night.
Game night.
Game night!
Scott sounds, hey, but there's the most excited one.
I tried to get my level up, and then I'm like, I couldn't quite get it there. I'm a little bit wiped out.
Yeah, this last weekend
Gaming Con
was awesome.
I don't like
Derek's still riding the high. He's having a hard time coming down.
Oh well, no. Some of the negative feedback has started to come in. So.
Oh boo! Ignore it.
Nothing terrible.
Okay.
Oh, it's not bad. Just everyone's like, it was great, and now all the butts are coming.
Yeah.
And the main one that I'm getting is no more singing from me and my brother. So I'm like, okay.
Boo! Come on. Backing vocalists. Backing vocalists aren't necessarily great. Come on.
It's karaoke.
Well, I always want to tell folks, I threw this together in like 3 weeks. I think is what I started when I started this. Well, and I had another singer. I was going to have Gina, and I had another singer lined up, but he had to back out at the last minute. So I was like, oh, I guess Joel and I are going to take those other parts. So.
Oh well, it was still awesome.
Yes.
We had.
But no one's been mean. No one's been mean. It's like they're saying it all in love. It's like, yeah, it sounds great until you sing.
Oh man. Well, this week, starting last Wednesday through this weekend, we did our first virtual gaming con, and it was really, really a lot of fun. Turned out to be, I really felt like I was at a con without the sore feet. So hooray, and the cold, or the crud.
But
so
just as
we have a different kind of crud that we're dealing
with. Just the sleep deprivation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so tired still.
Yeah, that part did not get resolved. Even sleeping in your own bed, it was hard.
Yeah.
My brain was always worried about the text, so I think I was up by about 5 or 5:30 every morning, no matter how late I went to bed.
Well, yeah, it's hard to sleep knowing there's stuff going on. It's like, should I go look at Discord? Yeah.
My worries were that there were problems, and it turned out I was correct most of the time. There was always something like. One morning, Jeff woke me up, and it was like, there's a problem with, check this, and I'm like, got it,
Wow.
I heard that phone buzz, though, which it should.
Well, managing a 5-day schedule with the tools we had, it worked great 99% of the time. There was a couple times where it didn't work.
It was very, very little actual problems. Really, the real issues were not the software, but there was some transition issues, which we're still figuring that stuff out. Dan is really trying to get us to figure out how to show how that works.
Mad props to Dan, man.
PEBCAC problems.
Yeah, but otherwise, you would put it in and it would go, right? It was pretty nice to be able to look and see it change, and it was fantastic. Twitch seemed to work a little smoother for us than YouTube, but I guess if it was a premiere, it was fine. But some of they loaded for me. I'm not really sure, but because we put some of our friends like Jackie Chow. Show Me How to Win. We put those on before the start of the day, 3 or 4 of the days, and actually we did it for 4, but one of them didn't load for some reason, and I was foolish because I didn't actually set them in. I didn't set them in advance enough. Like I did one day, then I did the next 2 days, so it was silly, but but it was really awesome.
But we weren't getting the data. Like people weren't sending us.
Yeah, they didn't know though. A lot of people are new to this stuff, and they had no idea what to give us. Exactly.
Right.
And so we were very fortunate to get what we did get, and it was mostly pretty smooth. And then we had lots of great stuff. We had, as I said, we had Jackie Chow's stuff. We had Ruel Gaviola doing 2 top 3 at 3s. He did one with Becca Scott, and he did one with Mick and Starla from. Our family plays games. Yeah.
And those guys are blowing up.
I know, it's pretty awesome. They were on Good Morning America on Friday, I think,
GMA,
which was amazing. And they taught me about a game. I didn't even know the third game that they showed. I don't remember the name now. I got to look it up. But it was like a pick up and deliver or something like that I'd never heard of, which was awesome.
The Great American Hauling Company or something like that?
Maybe, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, was it a newer game or an older game?
I don't know.
It's an older game.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it. They've been in games for like 7 years.
5 years.
The most disappointing thing I heard, actually this was on Ruel's interview, that they go to cons and sometimes people won't play with them, and that really upsets me.
Oh, wow. That's really...
Terrible.
So they would not bring... They wouldn't bring games, and then people wouldn't play with them, and I was like, wow.
That's horrible.
So anyway, but they're really awesome, and they are really, really spreading the joy. So more power to them.
Are they in LA? Or no, they're in
you got choked up.
Omaha. Yeah,
Omaha.
Oh.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm from Nebraska. If people don't know that, not that I really have any remembrance
have no
of it.
memory of that.
I was
just born there.
I was sort of the same. I think we left when I was 3, and then I visited again when I was in my 20s. Because most of the family had moved away. That's not true because I didn't go to Lincoln which is where I was born, by the way, or Omaha, but I did go to Nebraska City where my uncle was. So I did that in my teens, I think. Nebraska's awesome, and it's so cool that they're doing. They've got really great broad taste, and it was awesome. So we had Rual, and then we had Loozapalooza was on every night,
every morning.
At 9 a.m. for them, but midnight.
Midnight for us.
7 a.m. for them.
7 a.m.
Right.
Yeah.
7 a.m. for them, midnight for Scott, and 10 p.m. for us. And they did something every day. And then, as we mentioned,
I dropped in his stream. Yeah, I dropped in his stream because I felt so bad because I cut into his time.
Yeah.
And I also forgot to raid him too. I felt so bad.
It was late, and you were freaking out. It was awesome. Plus, you had tech issues. Tech issues always
he
take it out
knocked
of
you
you.
off the stage. Yeah. He knocked you off the stage.
Yeah, that's right. But his segment was missed because it was just after the switch. Dave and Ilka sang on Rock Band right after the switch, so he missed it. Is what he means. But yeah, we also had Adam Smasher, Uncle Adam from Tabletop Minions, doing how to paint, like basically from scratch, Friday and Saturday. And I found out, Scott and I were like, he's a little nervous, and he was, because it was his lots of tech and first time actually doing a live stream painting.
Oh, really?
And but he had to switch tech that morning.
Oh my
gosh! He
gosh.
thankfully woke up at 7 a.m. and had to switch computers, move everything because there was problems with the system he was using. So yeah,
oh
so
my gosh.
we can now completely understand why he was especially a little shaken in the morning there. But Saturdays,
I could detect it in his voice, right?
Yeah, it was.
Like,
Dude, we would both be freaking out the same way if you had to switch everything.
Basically, his streamer broke, right? His streaming
whatever his system
program,
was not working the next day. Yes, it was the computer. Like there was something up with the computer. So he switched that morning, and then Saturday morning he did some Hellboy miniatures, which turned out great. Really neat method on how to make stuff look. He did 2 different techniques. One where you spray what they call a zenithal highlight, which is a highlight from above, and another which was a dry brush zenithal highlight.
Yes.
And that one actually was pretty awesome because it made the jackets that he was painting look like leather. The sprayed one kind of looked like they were wool jackets. It was really awesome.
Yeah, and you bought those blush.
Yeah, I brought the makeup brushes that day. Those were awesome.
Lincoln's like, oh my gosh.
You can get e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, I think is what it's called, for like $4.50 on Amazon, and boy, those things are amazing. I didn't bright paint with it yet, but I felt how soft they were. I'm like, wow, these are amazing.
Really soft.
But it was really great. And then we did the opening ceremonies and the closing ceremonies, and that was really fun. We played colorful with the Dice Tower people and us, and that was really fun. It was great to hear.
Got to see who thinks piano's either black or white.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It's amazing how much our win rate goes down the more people we play with.
Sure. I mean, everybody's going to have a different interpretation. I thought it was funny, though, that Tom wanted to... He was asking about the scoring, like, well, why wouldn't we play it like that? Then you explain the scoring. He's like, yeah, why would I play it like that? So... It's fun. It's hard enough to win as it is, but
we should try with the scoring at some point.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I love just playing it, though. I mean, I don't like to have to think about it.
Yeah, well, it feels bad enough when you're the one that messes it up.
Yeah.
But that's the fun part.
The scoring.
When we were taught the game, it was co-op only, right? I mean, only had one.
Oh, so this was added to the new version of the game?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the Jordan Draper version. Yeah.
Added
it. Yeah,
Cool. So today we're going to do 2 of the SDJ nominated games.
Wait, I want to show my thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we got this thing.
Yeah,
I think everybody might have already seen this, but I will show it one more time, and then it will never be seen again. I did an unboxing.
Background.
Dun, dun, dun.
We got the 100,000 subscribers
Yep.
award from YouTube. I think most everybody's already seen this. But I just want to show it one more time because very proud of this, proud of the team.
Really
proud of
awesome.
everybody that's
awesome.
Made this happen. So thank you, everybody.
It definitely reveals a lot too as you're flinging it around. You can see a lot of the room. Like, hey, look at all
Well, you
this
can
gear.
see my.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something interesting.
I was like, yeah, I saw myself for a second. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
From the reflection.
I think
of
when
the
it,
Yeah,
yeah, when you flash past the monitor.
It's not that easy to aim.
target.
There's
Yeah,
a
it's awesome.
camera. Wait, let me see if I can find myself looking at me. There I am.
There you go.
There's my little screen where I can see myself.
Oh, there.
Yes.
Cool.
It's
Yeah,
so
next is
awesome.
1 million, everybody. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You never know.
20 years later.
It's exactly. Seems unlikely,
It
but
only
you
took
never
us
know.
7.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
only 7 years. So.
Yeah. Well, we've upped the programming too. That's helped a lot.
So did you see the big announcement today? I saw it on Facebook.
I did see the big announcement yesterday that BGG bought Tabletop Events, and we're sadly canceling.
That's a different
Yeah,
announcement.
you should tell
so,
that one.
BGG. So there's so much happening.
You're talking
right now.
about
It's
the
just
sad
crazy.
one. Okay, got it.
Sad and
Yeah, so we canceled the convention in the fall, the Board Game Geek Con, as it were, which is super suck. I lost something. Hold on.
I'm sure
we go.
that's not surprising, however, to most people that
Yeah.
that
Not
got
surprising,
canceled.
right? I mean,
Everybody
Dallas
says.
is a super frustrating because we all participate in the mask wearing and the staying at home and all that stuff, but we go out and there's nobody wearing masks. It's like,
Yeah.
do you guys? I don't know.
No,
I don't wanna
it's the
get into it,
same.
but basically-
It's not the same here. It's similar though. There's some areas that are
pretty
worse than
similar.
others. It's a drag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Dallas is a big. You guys have been here. It's a big restaurant, shopping, bar, town. There's not a lot of culture, right? I mean, obviously you have concerts and stuff. Those are all been canceled. But the bars have not been canceled. The restaurants are not closed, and the places where you can shop are not closed. So it's all basically back to normal. And we've had this huge outbreak. So anyway, we're canceling it. Moving to 2024, I think was the year. 2020 goes to 2024,
2025 or something like that. Yeah.
2025.
We'll be at the same location. We're not pushing the event till 2024. We're scheduling that event. It'll be on the back end of our contract, right, or something like that. That date
basically
will be
just added another year.
Yeah, because
you
thankfully
cancel one and
the
add other.
hotels and everybody were working with us on that because
Everybody's been the Hyatt Hotel has been great to work with. Very little friction with doing what we're doing, so that's awesome. But the other exciting news is that Board Game Geek has acquired Tabletop Events. Woo!
Yeah, which
So
is really, really cool.
Tabletop Events, if you hadn't used it during the VGC, is a convention management system. So it's a CMS, not the CMS you're thinking of, though. So we ran all of VGC through TTE. And
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
sorry, I'm giving myself a little bit
OPP.
of talker. So Tabletop Events had posted up, maybe, I guess it was about 2 months ago, that they had been seriously affected by the COVID-19, which basically made them have to consider shutting down. Like it was, like obviously if your income is derived from having conventions and every single convention is canceled, then you have no income. So I wrote to them and just said, hey, what can we do? I worked with JT Smith, who's the founder of and one of the owners of Tabletop Events. Didn't know this. JT also is the owner of the Game Crafter.
Yeah.
So I had met him like 10 years ago, but I didn't remember him. I mean, I remember I remember the sense of meeting him, but I never remember his face. So talked to him for a while. So impressive. Like the system is right. Like I wish I could have done it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Like I'm jealous of the system.
It's something we kind of wanted to do for a long time, but just stuff kept getting in the way of actually doing it. And it's fully developed, and it's probably better than what we would have done. Exactly.
We never would have matched what he accomplished.
Yeah.
Like it's quite impressive.
Well, I see Gator Dave's first request is one that I have as well, is like make the times localized for the user, which I agree 100%.
Yes.
It would be
time zones. Well, obviously, like time zones only. So this was 99% physical conventions for
exactly.
events, right? So it didn't matter what time zone was because time zone was basically where you were.
Exactly.
Right. Like if you're in Dallas, time zone's in Dallas. So.
But that'll be great if that can happen.
Well, having gone through it as a publisher, it was pretty great. To look at your schedule, see what was going on everywhere. It was easy to book your events and choose what kind of event it was. It was, for the publisher side, it was really easy to use. So that was pretty great. Cool. I was on it the whole convention.
Yeah, we're sending out a poll /
survey
feedback thing this week. Survey, that's the good answer. A good term for it, to figure out the pain points, right?
Yeah.
Because there was definitely some people had trouble. I say it was trouble figuring some stuff out. It's not intuitive, right? Like, it's not, unless you've done it before. You're like, how do I do this? What do I need to do? And even putting out videos didn't help, right?
Yeah.
Like, nobody. So you have to first assume no one reads anything and no one watches anything. So
Nikki
that's your starting point.
Both videos, so I'll tell you that.
Like, yeah. So
that was paranoia, though.
Paranoia.
Yes, I was very worried about doing this.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I mean, I'm really excited about it. A lot of conventions are turning digital, virtual.
Yep.
I guess we can announce a couple more things.
Go for it.
Yeah, we're partnering up with Comic-Con at the July 23rd to the
27th or something like that. It's 4 days, and then it might be 26, but then we have just a few days.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, we're doing 4 days of live game demos coming out of Comic-Con.
Plus some other programming.
Plus some other extra programming. Yep. And that'll be exciting. That'll be like what we did in
May 22nd, 20th, and 21st.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing game demos. That should be exciting. We get to see all the new games coming out. And then after that, I think we can announce the next one too, which I think has been announced.
I think it is.
Yeah, we're doing it for Gen Con.
Yeah.
So we're doing the same thing for We're doing Comic-Con, July 23rd to 26th. Then we're going to do Gen Con, July. God, I should just like have all my dates like just sitting here. Like, why do I not do that?
A post-it
It's basically during Gen Con.
It's the same. It's 4 days later. We will be covering a bunch of games. And the streaming will be longer than it was for board game BGG Conline, which was 2 6-hour days, plus we did some stuff afterwards, roundup and stuff. We're going to be doing those types of things as well, but it will be a minimum of 8 hours. It's probably actually going to be more like 9, because we'll have a 4-hour block, an hour break, a 4-hour block. But the hour break will be some other programming. We'll probably have some programming in front of it, and maybe some programming afterwards. Maybe more like the Brothers Murph doing this quiz is broken. So
and that's July 30th to August 2nd.
Yeah, so it's pretty intense.
So we're busy. Remember when we said we were busy?
Yeah.
That's 8 days of live streaming in 11 days.
That's the reason why we. That's the reason why we can't. It's even Scott was questioning whether we should be streaming on Tuesdays. I'm like, we need to cover the SDJ games, and it will be everything we do will lead us up to that event, because I think we'll actually be done before, instead of being done on the 20th, we'll be done on like the 13th or the 14th. We do 2 games this week, 2 games next week, and 1 game and the discussion the following week. So in the next 3 weeks, we'll have covered all the SDJ stuff. Oh, we were going to do them as real episodes, but we just figured this was better, especially since it's Nikki and I teaching these games. The audience might actually help us fix some of the mistakes we're making. And we're going to figure out, we might have Mike over for some stuff, and we're trying to have Dave and maybe Deborah do one of the games as well.
We should mention you're all going to get tested.
Yeah, we're getting tested on Thursday.
We're getting tested on Thursday.
And Mike's getting tested on Thursday as well. So we might even actually, if everything comes out okay and we are in isolation, next Tuesday, Mike might even be able to be here if we're lucky. He has been super busy. He was on with us on Thursday, I believe, or no, Friday. No, I can't remember. It was on one of the days with us on live stream. And he had said he'd be in for, I think it was Friday. He said he'd be on all 3, then it was 2 days, then it was 1 day. Yeah, we're all trying to...
That was good to have him.
Yeah, it was great. We had so many guests that it ramped up. It was from like six of us at total to 8 of us to 9 of us the final day. It was we were doing an escape room thing, the Deckscape Curse of the Sphinx, and there was so many people. Nikki and I on our end, we were basically being quiet for the most part because it was so much noise. You know, it was like
too many brains.
Yeah, it was so. But you know, Dave and was it Dave that night? He was Thursday night. I wish it was Dave that night. He'd love that.
Dave
game.
was Scooby-Doo. Dave was on Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo was awesome, by the way.
The Curse of the Phoenix is where everybody on their call was, you know, like leaning in to the camera to see what was on the card.
Yeah.
So there's one more announcement coming tomorrow, but you might be able to guessing what it is.
Guessing? Oh.
See what I did there?
Come on.
What?
I worked on that for a while.
Guessing.
No, we talked about it yesterday, actually.
No, I'm just jealous because I didn't think of that joke first. Yeah.
It wasn't me. I forget who said it. Somebody said it the other day.
It sounds like an Eric.
That sounds
Martin.
really. That's good though.
That might be an Eric Martin. I don't know who said that. Somebody. Maybe it was.
That sounds like an Eric Martin thing. I
have another
hear it now.
Breaking news item that came today that kind of surprised me.
Oh.
Headline: Will Wheaton joins Games by Bicycle as its first global board game ambassador.
Yep.
I saw that this morning. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
I'll pull a quote here. My goal when we created Tabletop was to put more gamers into the world, says Wheaton. I think he accomplished that. We do that by showing how fun social gaming is and by playing games that were quick to learn, quick to teach, and quick to play. I'm thrilled to be partnering with Bicycle to bring this collection of party and light strategy games to the world. These are exactly the games I would have chosen for Tabletop. Accessible, uncomplicated, and so much fun to play. So there you go.
Yep, that is
That
awesome.
sounds like a good fit.
It's interesting. Yep, there we go. That's all I have. It's basically
That's all the news?
first
a
board
lot
game
of
ambassador
news.
for Games by Bicycle.
That's
That's a lot of news. I'm probably sure I'll come
that's-
up with something else by the end of the show. I mean, there's so much going on. It's great
It's
for us.
all the news that's fit to quote.
All the news, yep. There's another thing coming, but I won't mention it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
There you go.
You will hear.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna do the first step we'll be doing is pictures. Now pictures would absolutely be better with 3 or 5 players. It's gonna be with 2, with Scott and Derek guessing as well because what happens is
We don't
there.
have the pieces.
Yeah, I know. It would be awesome. I mean, I almost feel like we could mock it up on some of this, but I mean, these pieces are almost the Bauhaus pieces, kind of.
Yeah.
Bausack, and then these standard cubes.
Oh.
And yeah,
That's
we're missing
off the-
one set of things
Whoops.
here. So
Maybe
I've got shoelaces.
yeah, no joke. Just pull off your shoes.
Just always do
The
shoelaces.
good thing is one of them is shorter than the other. I was actually appreciating that yesterday when I was doing one of the things I was doing.
You might have some colored cubes
yeah.
too. Maybe.
So
I probably
the
have
deal
some
is
colors.
if you play games, you know.
we've got a bag over here that Nikki's got in front of her with chits that will define a target on the matrix here. So like this would be B3. And what you're going to do is illustrate that picture
Well, that would be
with
tough.
one of these sets. So either these cards, these Bausack pieces, these pixelated cubes, these shoelaces, or these sticks and stones.
I don't know. Are you going
I know
for
the German one. I know the German. It's
Steins and
I know it, and
not
I'm blanking. It
Steins.
sucks. I'm trying to learn German better now. I mean, I used to. I
better?
studied in school more better. Yeah,
More better.
My English is suffering, but my German's trying to excel. But
Is it
somebody's
Stock?
probably telling. It is. It's Stock and Stein or something.
Stockenstein.
I think so. Yeah. Anyway, Stein.
I looked that up.
Staub.
Oh,
is
you got
Annie.
a microphone.
Stock. Okay. Stein and Stock. Okay, so
Stock-
thank Annie.
Stock
She's
is
here.
stick.
Hey, Annie.
But the way it works is you're going to try to abstract it with these objects, and we're going to do 5 rounds, which means we're going to use each of these these setups once. And the way I'll give you an example of how it works. So, for example, I have this card here. Here, why don't you throw it on? It's a blue one. Let's not put a blue one. Try that one.
Oh, on the screen.
Yeah.
Dun,
So,
dun.
hey, it's not. Can you put that overlay?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Yep.
Sorry.
There we go.
So there's the card. There's a card. Let's say I'm going to illustrate that, and going to be fortunate because for this one, I'm going to get to do these. So I will put this one. This will be my one clue. Or maybe I'll do this. I'll do like this.
Yeah, that's
so that'll be my clue. And then others are going to try to guess what I'm illustrating with those pieces.
In the grid.
In the grid. And so then they put their guess, and you write it down on these sheets.
Should I move this?
Yeah, go ahead and put that in there. You write it down on the sheet, and then we reveal what card it is. I mean, what you were doing. And you gain points for everyone you guess correctly and every guess of yours that is correct, because we're all doing this simultaneously. You go ahead and pull that off there. Wonder what's going on with that, why it's a little bit shadowy.
I don't know. We'll work on that some more. I think
it's the shadows.
Yeah, there's no shadows on it right now, though. That was why we're wondering. Now there's Nikki's shadow.
Direct light on it.
Yeah, maybe
these
shadows.
Here, let me pull on. Hold on, let me pull on. There is no shadows on right now.
Shadows.
Okay.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Tech. Lincoln's unplugging for tech.
I'm gonna go turn on a light here. See if that'll help. It's worse.
Nope, made it worse.
It's worse.
Well, Derek can adjust it.
Okay. Well,
leave the light on.
The other day, I think we have an adjustment incorrect or something.
Okay.
Or you know what? Maybe the lamp got moved. Anyway, minor league stuff. No, it seems like everything is making it worse.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless it was you
put something
or
on.
Derek.
Yeah.
Okay, might have been
Put something on it.
I
Anyway,
increase.
Yeah, there you
Perfect.
go. Yeah, it's our new tech that we're still ironing out.
And then there's an earthquake.
Yeah, earthquake.
Okay.
Or Nikki leaning into the table. One of the two. So you're going to do that for each of these devices with each one of these sets. For example, so you don't have to use everything, but you obviously need to use something to do it. You also use these pictures to show plaques to show the bottom of the picture. So you'd put it at the bottom to show that that's the orientation of the image. But for these two things, you need to, for the cards, you need to use at least two.
You should
of these.
show
Yeah,
what
I should
those
show them
cards
see what they are.
You're pretty
When
limited.
you're going to be guessing, it's good to
frightening.
kind of know the language of what we have in the deck here, so pay attention.
Pay attention.
Pay attention. Because I did one clue yesterday, and Nikki, I tried to show her like what else is in the deck to help clue her in, and she still didn't get it, but which is okay.
We were playing with distractions.
Yeah, we're definitely.
Which I think
there's
is
a pile
actually
of poo.
good.
That's pretty great.
Well, you know,
And
every
then there's a
game's
heart.
got to have that.
Yeah, and a lock,
Pile of poo.
and a snail, and a soccer
Every
ball,
game's
a football,
gotta have
a shark.
poo.
That's right. And then you also must use 9 cubes to illustrate this image. Let me try doing this one.
Do the umbrella.
The umbrella with this?
Yeah.
I
You don't get to choose. You don't get to choose,
No.
right? You draw.
Well,
you draw.
Since we're going to have a
kinda
pool of objects beside us, you could choose, but you're only going to get to use each one once. So you maybe could choose one that you might think is good for that image.
Oh,
but
you
it may
get to
not.
pick the medium.
Well, because in the regular game with 5 players, everybody's going to just have one. But if there's less than that, the older player gets a pool of them to their right or whatever, or left, that they get to choose from, and then they pass that set on to the next person.
Oh, they pass it around.
Yes, so they get passed around.
Okay.
Nikki's trying to do the tunnel here, which is pretty good. Oh, no, she's doing the, I guess she's doing the umbrella. That's the umbrella. That's pretty
There's
good.
You only get
Umbrella.
9 cubes.
You only get
That's
9
hard.
cubes. Yeah, you're pixelating the image.
ridiculous.
It's pretty spectacular. Yeah, imagine, we'll talk about this later. We're going to play the game. Now, the crazy thing is, inside the bag, there are 3 of each position. So there's 3 A1s, 3 B1s. So the same
so you can
image
do
is
it
going to be
more than
coming
once.
up. As a matter, when Nikki and I played yesterday, we both, on the same guess, had
Yeah.
exactly the same thing.
Right.
We both
Really?
had a sunflower. I made a
Sunflower.
sunflower with one thing, and Nikki made a sunflower with the other.
Yeah.
She made sunflower with this, and I made sunflower with string. So it was amazing. I did not think mine was going to be guessable, but I was very happy when Nikki guessed it.
Well, I knew it immediately.
Well, it took me a little while to figure yours out, but I'm like, that can't be the same thing. And sure enough, it was.
There were no windmills,
Yeah, that's
so I
right.
figured I was pretty
You were
safe
safe.
in what I was
Yeah.
doing with the wood blocks.
So it seems like it's
That's
a pretty
cool.
fun game. And there's a
Already having
beefy
fun.
stack of cards for sure. So,
Yeah.
well, just the idea, the idea of doing an image with 9 pixels is pretty great. It's the micro badge generator. It's how you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
even
squint real hard, I can make
sub micro badge generator.
So you're only allowed to use one of these once in a game, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, one of these types of things.
You'll go through your hands once. So, because it's only 5 rounds. So the way it will work is Nikki will draw a token and I'll draw a token, and then we put it together. Let's try to do them to the side here so that people can see. Maybe we should zoom out just a wee bit.
Okay. I picked my token.
Okie dokie. Here's my toki.
I'm looking at the grid, but trying to keep it random so you don't look at where my eyes are going.
Okay. Okay. So I will start with.
So Lincoln, your choices are to your left.
I'll say to my
you
right.
can do the cards.
I'll do
your right.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do the cards or this. I should look and see what. Actually, I think I'm just going to use this. So Nikki's going to use one of these 3 sets of things here to do something with.
I'll do this.
The pixels.
The
She's going to pixels first. I'm going to try to do this upside down.
So we gotta do this so it's in camera.
Oh.
In camera.
Yeah, do it in camera if possible.
If you can.
I'm done.
And I'm done.
Maybe I could do this over here too.
All right. Good thing you did that.
There it is.
Okay, so I'm guessing. Oh wait, you guys guess first.
No, we have to guess too.
That's what I'm saying. You should guess each one of them first, and then we'll guess ours. I have a pencil here. Here we go.
Yeah, if you're watching, make your guesses.
Yeah, this game is Pictures from Daniela and Christian Stöhr.
It is one of the SDJ
One of the
nominees.
SDJ nominated games. It's from PD-Verlag, and Grande is putting out in the United States.
Which category?
This is the SDJ. We're only doing SDJs today.
Oh.
So, Nikki, do you guys have guesses? I mean, you could tell us. Actually, we should all guess. We should guess secretly. So you do yours, Nikki. I'll do.
Yeah, I'm writing mine down.
So, Nikki, you have. I think you are doing.
Oh, what do I do? I write it here.
Yeah, I would do it there. D. Oops.
Wow. Where'd they get these pictures from?
I don't know. This one, they actually gave credit to somebody in the game for letting him use that picture.
I'm terrible. If this is going to go the way last night went, I'm terrible at guessing your clues.
At least we might have some scores tonight, since it would be either 0 or 1 would be all we would get last night. That's why you need more players. 1. Yes.
Yeah. How many players does it play?
It does up to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, because there's 5 different things.
Yeah, 5 different sets. Okay.
Interesting.
So you guys tell us what you got first.
All right.
Go ahead, Scott.
Nikki D3.
Okay.
Lincoln B3.
That is correct.
B
for me, anyway.
Yep, that was my same guess. Yeah.
What did you have, Nikki? Were you D? All right, and
Correct.
I guessed D3. And Nikki, did you guess mine?
B3.
That's very good, Nikki.
Yay!
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay. So you write down what you guess.
I like your locomotive there, Lincoln.
Yeah, exactly. It could be right. But
I thought it was B4.
I figured this was going to tell you, right?
Yeah, that pretty much. I was looking for an arch on that B4, the train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was the roof, right? I put that in as the roof line, which is over here, but you have to abstract it. So I'm done with that set.
So what do I do on my sheet?
You score. We each score 3 points. No, you.
Why did you put it under number 3?
Oh, it's around. I was thinking player 3. I don't even know why I thought that was player 3. So D3. So I each got one, and then we got one for each of the. We get 3 guesses. So we each get 4 points, basically. I believe that is correct.
Okay.
Because you get 1 point for every correct guess, including your guesses for other players' positions.
Now I can no longer play with the picture frame.
What's that little pictures thing down in the corner?
Oh, you know what? I should have done that. It should have gone underneath to show orientation, right? That
it's
was
the
the
bottom.
bottom of
It's
my
the frame.
image. Yeah, it helps you understand which orientation. I should have done. Nikki's has it. Nikki's actually had this one. Already had it on it. Yeah. Okay. Move these over here. I might use. I'll judge. Okay, next round.
I already know this game is good. I can already feel it.
It is pretty awesome.
I want to build stuff. Yeah,
yes. I wish you guys had it you could play with us. Okay. I'm going to take a token. Nikki's going to take a token.
Okay.
Boy.
Yes, exactly.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is
So you
right.
get to know you get to know your target before you pick your medium.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't normally if you had in a 5-player
Right,
game.
if you only had one choice.
Right, you're gonna have to use what you got.
But the rules are, you get to see a card first and then pick, if you have choices or not.
I don't know about that actually. I mean, it's
Okay.
I can actually look real quick. It
Yeah,
might be the case.
No, you keep playing. You just keep playing.
Okay.
I'll look.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll look.
Okay,
All right,
so
I'm gonna go. I'm picking this. Is
yeah.
that cool?
Normally, I mean, believe me, this game would truly be more fun.
I mean,
with
that's
more
just a
people
minor.
building.
That's just a minor rule. I mean,
Right, and it might not even come into. I mean, usually you would only have potentially 3 if you were the older person in a 3-player game, right? Or if you just decide to do it however you want. Let me see what I got here. I'm gonna try to do it with this one.
But it might be fun to be forced to make something in a medium that's harder, because you could always just take the cubes or take the cards or something.
And there's mine. You don't need it for this, but I'll put it underneath there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Should I? Oh man, this is terrible. Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Oh, you know what? They just go in a circle.
Yeah, the
So
bits go,
you don't get to choose. Yeah, they just rotate.
unless you have more at your disposal, I would imagine, right? Because I guess you could
always
just
take,
queue them up.
No, you always take the next one in line.
Yeah, yeah,
and
you
just
could
keep
queue 'em up.
rotating. Yeah. So you don't get to pick.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I'll do.
Well, luckily that was the way we were playing, anyways.
Wow, this is terrible. Well, you know what? I think you guys are not. You guys may not get it. It's fine. It's what it is.
Okay.
And
I
I can use from 2 to 5 of the cards.
Cards. Okay.
Okay, so everybody take a
Alright,
guess. I got to look at Nikki's here and see what she's got going on here. Wow.
All right. I got my picks.
Dang.
Same here.
Got my picks.
I don't know.
Really? It's so obvious.
I know.
Lincoln.
Can't you see it? That was nice. It's saying to her with my 9-pixel illustration. Come on, it's obvious.
If it was facing you, maybe it might be more obvious.
It's hard, I will
Do you
admit.
want me to turn it
you
around?
have
No. I'm going to just guess here.
Man, Lincoln,
What?
it's between 2 of them.
I
Which I
know.
know is what your problem was.
I know. Well,
and I don't know which
if you
one
happen to
do.
see my eyes go, oh my gosh, then you would know. But it's all I could do. I mean,
know.
I could potentially throw one other thing in there, but I don't see how it would work.
You know what? I'm going to go with my first.
Here's what
the first one I thought it was.
I will show you what I would have put in if I were the other one, which I know you guys are going to
Okay.
guess. So if I put in the one that I think you guys are guessing. Okay, so starting with those guys, what do you think we did here?
Dirt.
I think Lincoln is C1, and Nikki, I was going to go with B2.
B2.
Interesting.
Huh.
What? Don't reveal yet.
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
put markers on there or
Not
like,
till
how
you're
does- How
done.
does it work?
I'd rather everybody put their guess in first. I don't know if there's
Okay.
a method. But
So I guessed for Nikki B4 and Lincoln D4.
D4, huh?
Maybe that's wrong based on your response.
No, D4 is down here, Nikki P.
D4 is
Oh,
there.
for whom?
Who's D4?
Lincoln.
Okay. Well, my guess for Nikki is D4.
You're correct, Lincoln.
Really?
And Nikki,
Yes.
what's your guess for me?
C1.
Yay! So that was mine. Hooray! A couple
This
people
one?
got it.
Yes.
Wow.
Would you like
Yeah.
me to explain?
No, I understand
Here
it now,
are the
Nikki.
rocks.
Yeah,
I
get
see.
it.
That
totally
was my
train.
second guess, Nikki. Yeah.
This
Totally
stick is a
the train.
person,
And this is the mountain.
and this is
Yes,
the
got
dark
it.
mountain up at the top.
Yes.
Well, here's what I would have added.
that
if I
matches
was,
like 3 cards here.
Here's what I would have added if I had done this, right? Even though it's not really
yeah.
there. You know, I mean, I
Oh,
would
yeah,
have
I
gone with
figured-
something more.
So is there?
Oh,
a
I thought that
mountain-
was
is
an
there a
outhouse. I
mountain
thought you
in
would have
the
used the
cards?
poo.
Yeah, that's
The
true. I didn't even
poof,
recognize.
yeah.
Is there a
I'm looking at
mountain-
it upside
is there a
down. You are
mountain-
correct. That is awesome.
Man, do you not see D4 in your picture?
B4 in mine?
D4.
D4.
He thinks
There's
your
a
picture
person,
is this.
and then the mountain next to it, right? I mean,
But that's a house.
I know, but is there a mountain in that deck?
No, of course not. You're right. It's certainly possible.
So you have to kind of, it's abstracted, right?
Dude, these are the hardest. You think the 9 pixels is bad, but these are really hard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's pass them around.
All right.
Okay.
Now, if Nikki had done this one, Derek, she would have stacked the stones, which I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
It was a toss-up between the two, because I wasn't sure where her head was. But
Sure.
2 smokestacks in this game.
Nobody knows where my head is.
Your smokestack was neither one of them.
Yeah.
That's funny that Lincoln knew it for you.
I looked at it for a little while.
Yeah, I figured if Nikki was trying to do a smokestack, she would have emphasized the smoke coming out of the stick as the shoot. Yeah, that's why I didn't think it was one of the smokestack pictures at all.
Barb picked D4 too.
Barb says they wouldn't stack, but I mean, she would have stacked them like this. To me, she would have stacked them like this. Now, here's the reality: she still could get that one. Right, but if you do
it flat, again.
Yeah, you may get it again.
I did it last night.
I know.
In 3 dimensions.
You only did 2 of them, though. I know
because they slid off.
Yeah, exactly.
So how many points do we get for that?
Okay, so I got 2 plus 1, so I get 3.
Missed both of you.
You got mine, and Derek got one of yours, right? Did Derek get... No,
you got mine.
So you get 1.
I guess Lincoln's, I think. Yeah, I got Nikki's wrong.
So I get 1 point. Lincoln?
Yeah, I get 3.
Okay.
I got 1 for Derek, 1 for Nikki, 1 for me.
But did you guess correctly, Nikki?
Yeah, she guessed mine correctly. She said it was this one.
So you get 2. You get 1 for the guess and 1 for someone else guessing you.
Oh, that's right. Correct.
Because Lincoln got it correct.
Yes.
That's 2 points.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
You can play this with 2 players.
Sort of.
I mean, it's not like ideal, but it's just fun, right? I mean, you just mess with it.
It's fun to have. Exactly.
I mean, is it officially supported 2-player?
It's 3 to 5.
It's 3. Yeah, you need. I mean, 3 to really play, but
you
could still have fun with it.
Oh no.
I mean, Michelle and I would just have fun making pictures. We played Similio last night. That's 2-player, but
I saw that.
Yeah, I think we could have fun with this, but just 2-player.
Talk about oh no.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do this.
Okay, this one's the longer one.
Phone just rang, and I'm like, that's the thing. I don't answer my phone anyway because it's almost always junk calls.
Sure.
Okay, let me get that.
This one nobody's gonna get.
Of course. I need to move that. Is that in the shot? There you go. And put my little picture. Boop.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I like it.
It's right there. It's so obvious now.
Yeah, I know.
And you, Lincoln, you use the colored cubes this time?
Yeah, that's what. Can't you see my 9 cubes there?
Can you tell?
Good luck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, on my preview monitor, it kind of blends into the table because of the monochrome colors there.
This is not working.
Wow.
Lincoln, what did you do?
Somebody already guessed it, so don't look in the chat.
Oh.
I'm pretty impressed.
I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking at the chat.
I'm not looking. I'm trying to not look.
I have a thought.
I have a thought.
I'm probably going to stick with it because I think. Oof.
Wow.
I'm going to double check my guess is on Nikki, but I think...
Pretty sure that's it.
I think I've got it.
Lincoln. I know this is wrong, but it's the best I can do. Maybe it's not wrong, but I don't think it's right.
I mean, it's there. I don't know why you can't see it. It's clearly there.
All right, I've got my guesses.
Hold on.
Okay,
hold on,
guys.
wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait. Is there a timer?
Whoa.
I don't think so.
No.
We haven't stopped streaming, but my Twitch preview just got an error coding. Hopefully nobody lost.
It's still running for me.
Okay. Let's just be.
All right.
Then I'll put my hand in front and see what happens.
All right.
Ooh, yeah. I see it.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, Scott, why don't you tell us first?
I picked Nikki A1, Lincoln B3.
Nope.
Yes.
All right. What'd you pick,
Man,
Derek?
what is that?
I said Nikki A1 and Lincoln B4.
That is correct.
Woohoo! I picked B4 also.
Yeah.
I had to look closely to see if those were actually trees or buildings in that B4 picture, but
Well,
yeah,
that's
pretty,
how I illustrated
pretty
it.
good. Yeah.
What did you pick for me, Lincoln, by
I
the
said
way?
the same thing.
Why'd you
Sorry,
put the
it's
white
right here.
in there?
A1.
Why'd you put white in there, just out of curiosity?
Because I only have so many cubes.
Right, but not yellow. It looks yellow to me. I don't know if that.
Sure.
Maybe if I saw it in real life, it would look different. Yeah.
I was
It's
doing this
yellowy.
bright spot and this bright spot essentially.
yeah,
And then
I would have been
and then this ground, and then this smoke, train and smoke.
I thought you were just thinking steam.
The-
Steam
Yeah.
is white.
Yeah.
Well, that picture looks snowy to me. Maybe it's not snowy, but
It is snowy.
It looks pretty snowy.
Okay.
Cool.
I,
That was awesome.
I was
So
driving with it.
I got one for Derek, one for Nikki, and one for guessing Nikki. So I get 3, and I think you get
I got
3
3
too as
also.
well.
1, 2.
Yeah, I would have been hesitant putting any other
Did
color
everybody
there
guess
too,
yours,
Lincoln.
Nikki?
You could look at it'd be the fields. It could look like the fields.
Exactly.
if
I
you
mean,
did
I
that.
just felt it was a grayish looking thing, and since I didn't have any other colors, I'm like, well, the trees should be brown then because I don't have any choice.
Nikki, did anybody not guess Nikki's?
Everybody guessed mine as
Oh
far
wait,
as I
Nikki
could
should
tell.
get 4
Yeah.
points because
That's
Scott got
4
it as
points
well.
then.
Yeah.
Yes, 4
Okay,
points.
sorry.
I thought Scott got none. I was thinking there for Scott
Nope.
that Scott got none, but
I
he did yours.
No, I got
Yep.
Nikki's. Wow.
All right, I'm drawing.
Okay, so I'm doing not pixels. I'm doing sticks and stones that will break my
This
bones.
game is blowing me away. It's like
Stockenstein.
Stockenstein.
9. What
I'm
was
gonna
that?
need that.
Stocking blocking.
9 Stockenblock.
9 stocking blocking.
Okay. You did really well. Although I would have changed it so to me it looked like it was oriented landscape because you didn't make this I would have made this
I
taller.
know. I thought about it after I,
was like,
set it up.
so
I'm
I
like,
thought, I'm like, is this correct? And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
got to be it, but it seems
Yeah.
since it's not landscape, it's not portrait.
I should have made it
Yeah,
tighter
taller,
so
yeah,
it looked
yeah.
vertical.
So put more shorter here and then a lot more this way. Yeah,
Yep.
that's all.
After I placed
I'm
it
just
there,
giving. We're design people. We're used to critique. So
after I placed it there, I was like,
yeah. Okay.
it ended up not hurting me because
No,
everybody
got it right. So, choose a token. 2 more rounds. Thanks, Annie. She said it was perfect. Yeah, I was nervous about the yellow. That was one of the reasons why I'm like, it really should be just the bright point of light, so that it would sort of do that. Okay. Which one am I doing? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, tell me about it.
This is where I score no points.
Are you using the sticks and stones this time, Lincoln?
Yes. I really wish I could. I really wish I could draw another one. You'll see why when I'm done.
I have to
like
admit,
that.
I think the sticks and stones is the hardest one for me to decipher.
Well, I will be doing it oriented for you guys. Let's see if I can do this.
Wow. You guys are never going to guess this. This is hard
That's
with
mine
this
too.
one. This is really hard with this one.
I think I got it, Nikki.
Wow, this is awful. Maybe I should do this.
I think I'm going to leave it like that. Good luck, players.
Oh my goodness.
wish the pictures were bigger.
Oops, sorry guys, this is out of frame.
You know, one size of card higher.
Yeah.
This is minimalist art.
Wait, this is going to be this one. This is going to be this one.
Well, I have no idea. It's like,
yeah, I know.
I keep looking for anything.
I know. I've got like, well, no, I've got like 3 of them. I'm like, I guess it could be that. It could be that.
Wow.
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 I think I got yours. Oh, I totally got yours, Lincoln. So,
Yeah,
it's
totally
so
got it.
easy.
I don't know Nikki's though. I'm not sure.
Oh my goodness.
It's so obvious, Lincoln.
I'm just going to guess that one then. I don't think it's that, but maybe. Seems like they're not lined up the way I would do that for that, but that's what I'm going to put.
Oh, I got yours, Lincoln.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, obviously, it's.
Yeah, exactly.
I might be at a bit of a loss here.
I don't blame you.
Lincoln.
I don't blame you.
I've got a guess for Nikki's. I'm like 80% sure I've got Nikki's.
I'm looking to see if I can change my mind about Nikki's.
Don't change your mind. Go with your gut.
Okay.
Go your gut.
Okay. Okie dokie. Well, I didn't use all of the elements, I can tell you that. I probably could have done that, maybe.
Nah. Would have gotten confusing.
No, I got it, Lincoln. It's there. It's
I know. I totally have it.
Okay, so Derek, what do you got?
Okay. I'm going to go with C4 for Lincoln. And that's a shot in the dark. I can't defend that.
Okay.
And then B1 for Nikki.
B1, okay.
Okay.
I did
okay.
B1 for Nikki, C1 for Lincoln.
That is correct for mine.
Okay.
Getting the same one again.
Nobody got mine.
Okay. So
By
then
the
for
way.
Nobody
Nikki's,
got yours?
I'm saying D1 for Nikki.
You are correct, sir.
And I'm looking at it upside down.
What?
So I would have probably shifted it like that.
Okay.
But that's okay. I looked at everything several times. I was like, I think that was the. And then
It's so B1.
yeah, so
No.
Yeah, like the orientation is.
This is
Backwards
the
on
big
B1.
block is the doorway, the actual open doorway, and the thin one
Is the
gate.
Yeah,
Can-
that's what I'm saying.
Can
I
you
would've
stack the
shifted it like that.
thin one on the side? You can't.
What do you
stack
mean?
It, can you?
Like
Can you
that?
turn the yeah. If
Oh
you
yeah,
do it like
it's flat. It'll go
that.
on its edge. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Not that I would know that because I can't see the way it's orientated.
Okay, so Nikki got one, and Nikki got mine, and nobody
I got
else got
yours.
mine. Oh, so I
Yeah,
get
I
the
did.
You
three.
did well,
I get
and
three.
I got yours.
Yeah, you got at least 2 from
I
me.
get 3,
and Nikki.
and yeah,
And you
Nikki,
got
Yeah.
Nikki's right, so you get 3. And Nikki gets 1.
yeah.
Did
Yeah.
Nikki get yours?
Yes, I
Did
did
Nikki
guess
get yours?
Oh, wait, so I
Then you
get-
get 2 points.
That's what I got. I got
You
3
get
points.
3, Lincoln.
Yeah, that's correct. I got
Nikki
it.
gets 2.
Right.
You get 2.
You guessed it correctly. You guessed
And you
Lincoln's
guessed mine.
and someone guessed yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I did not want to do that one again. I was like, I don't want to do that with sticks. Sticks and stones. But you saw I kept readjusting to.
For me, it couldn't have been anything else.
Okay. Well, I was trying real hard
As soon
to
as I
adjust the
saw it, I
massing.
saw it. Right.
Okay. Okay, strings are next for me. Yay.
And I'm stuck with the cards.
Yeah, cards are hard.
Cards are hard.
Cards are hard.
Oh, let me-
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't believe I got C1 again. So you saw, that's why I shifted. I got rid of this one here. I put all those stones for the windows and got rid of that one. But I originally had one there. I'm like, that's not the right idea. Hey. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
This sucks.
Everybody in the chat got yours, Link.
Thank you.
Nope.
Well done.
Maybe.
Well done.
Nope.
I did not see it at all.
No, whatever.
Nope.
Well, you know.
Maybe.
All I can say is ugh to this.
Yeah, I'd play this.
Maybe.
That's why
You're using the
but here's
lasers?
the thing, it was at BGCon, and you have almost no sheets left, right? So that should tell you something.
Yes.
Right.
You got
Yeah,
played
and
the
it-
crap out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, let's see. How many cards can I play?
2 to 5.
5.
This is gonna be it, guys.
You got it with that?
I mean, I don't have
Can you
it,
zoom
but
out a little bit?
I'm gonna do my
Can you zoom out
best.
a little bit?
I'm moving it down.
Can
Right,
I
me down,
orient
yeah.
these?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
why not?
Like a meeting?
I would see why not. I would say why
You're an
not.
artiste.
I'm an artiste.
The roof is on fire.
This is terrible.
What the?
Yeah, totally.
All I see is OP.
The Op.
What?
This is
Wow.
not published by the Op.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like the op. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh my god,
gosh.
what is that?
It's
Oh my
so
god! You gotta be kidding me!
I know what it is.
You gotta be
I know.
kidding me! Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god!
I think our table talk has given it away. Or not even table talk, it's just the laughter.
Yeah.
That's the humor of the situation.
All right, I think I got Nikki's.
I do not
I don't know
have
why I'm laughing
Lincoln's
at that.
yet.
It's not that funny.
Oh my gosh.
I guess that's why they don't reshuffle.
Yes. Oh my
For the
gosh.
hilarity.
I think I've got Nikki's. There's only one card in her display that's got me a little confused.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? I know what it is. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I'm about to spit my water out.
Oh, Nikki, I don't know what it is, and I don't want to let you down.
Don't let me down. Bruce.
Bruce. Oh my gosh. I wish I could get the skull and crossbones. Oh my gosh.
I'm in. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm good to
Keep
go.
going.
Come on.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna guess.
It's right there.
I'm just thinking about trying one
Totally
other thing.
obvious, Nikki.
I'm gonna go for it. I don't get the skull and crossbones, but if I'm thinking what I'm thinking here. Okay,
All right. What'd you
I'm
guess?
ready to go. So you're gonna go with me?
Yeah, you pick first.
I guessed
Yeah.
B4.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
I guessed A.
Oh, that was my guess. Yeah, that was my guess too.
A4.
Scott, you're correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah.
I could not
It's
figure
a
out what the
pollution,
skull and
right?
crossbones is.
Yeah,
That?
pollution.
Oh, okay.
So it's a factory
Yeah.
burning stuff.
I can't see that, unfortunately. Darn it.
Yeah, it's
Gun-
so they're so
Totally is.
tiny. That's my
Gun
biggest
going
concern.
up
here.
into
Yeah,
the
I
air.
looked at that for a minute, but I thought that was
Poison.
clouds. I couldn't see it. I'm bummed. That's a downer. I was right
I
next
wonder
to
if
it.
they could. Well, I mean, obviously the cards.
And Lincoln
are,
was
they're very
obviously
high-res.
C1 again.
I know. I cannot believe
Yeah, he
C1.
was C1 again.
C1 again. I got all 3 C1s out of the bag.
Ridiculous.
I know.
I
that's
couldn't believe I
great.
got it again right after that one too.
Token at least starting to
Kinda
show
fun
some
when-
wear from your oils being on it, or
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The,
Well, no, there are
I mean,
actually
the cards,
3 of them in the bag. I got that bag. I got that
Oh,
you
token
picked
3
all 3 of them.
times.
Wow.
I got
Okay.
them
The,
all 3 times.
It's interesting. These photos are so high frequency.
Sure.
Like there's so much detail, and they're very like lots of noise and messiness. That's interesting.
yeah, and I'm sure that's by design.
I
Sure.
cannot believe I got the same one three of
I
the
know,
5 times.
That's hilarious, though.
I was really trying to make it not be that. I'm like, no. He even oriented, like we were talking about, it's narrow. He made it vertical. So it's going to be one of the 2 vertical cards. Or the 3 vertical
Oh,
cards.
that's great.
Yeah.
Quite fun too. Well, there you go. Pictures.
It's pretty neato. It's a fun game.
Who's the designers?
This is Daniela and Christian Stöhr, Stohr, with umlaut over the O.
Is it a husband-wife?
Sounds like it, or brother and sister. I don't know. It's exciting. I was trying to look up some information because I tweeted it this morning. I usually put the designers if they have Twitter, and I didn't find anything on them. And I saw Elizabeth Hargrave asking about information about Daniela. So
we do interact with the chat.
Yeah, we do.
But
I actually was going to say, Games of Fire said, well, you were doing all your announcements. She finally got one of her daughters to do a YouTube game with her, so it's going to go up soon. So that's cool.
Cool.
Well, this is actually a lot more fun than I figured it was going to be fun, but it was even more fun.
Oh, it's super fun. This is awesome. I'm going to have to get this for sure.
Yes.
I mean, I think Bob and Cheryl could play this.
Yeah, this is thankfully. So we brought this home with us from BGG-Con, and Scott and I were busy helping him move. So we didn't actually get to go through the library to really pick stuff. And Jennifer Geske pushed this into our shipment. It's actually her copy from Sasquatch, and boy, I'm glad she sent it. Because number one, we have it for the SDJ coverage, and it's really fun. I wish we had played with others.
So we might have to
do a real
this
episode
when you get people in the house.
Oh, I agree. That's what I was just going to say just now. I'm like, we got to do a
people.
real episode when we get a chance.
For sure.
This is. I think this has more life than we thought at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Because holy cow, is it fun? It's silly, like trying to make the things work. I don't even know what I would have done for this if I got to this for C1 here. I guess
this
I'd have
is
put the
clearly
arch.
the arch for the door.
Yeah. I guess I could have done window. Yeah, you could probably do it.
You could get
It's
away.
pretty fun. It's this one that we didn't get here that I was kind of nervous about.
Yeah, I was hoping for some other ones like nobody got the umbrella or the
yes, or the stacked stones.
the ship.
Ship
thing,
I was waiting for
whatever
the
that is,
park
the
bench. Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. I was waiting for the park
This
bench
one?
to come up there.
Yeah, that was the one we were wondering
This
about
one's
too.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Can you put out some of the other cards? I just want to see. Some
Sure,
of
the pictures, you
art.
got it.
Yeah.
Let's wipe those.
So, I'm sorry I missed you. Was wondering if we interact with the
Daniel,
chat.
yeah.
We
we do. What was
usually
your question?
try to play games on the stream that the people watching can play along with.
Too many dice.
So.
What do you guys think about games that use too many dices? Do you find it better to understand and play? You guys think it's oversimplification? In the modern era of board gaming, most dice games are actually more fun than what you think because they use dice in different ways.
You played Reavers of Midgard. Isn't there a lot of dice in that one?
Yes.
This weekend.
Yes, lots of dice, tons of dice in that one. I loved it.
Wow.
It's a
It's not
constraint.
so
In fact,
much-
like you roll the dice, and then it's a constraint of what.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
see,
a randomizer,
I don't mind. I don't mind throwing handfuls of dice if it's like that. Where I kind of get lost is when there's like when you have dice, but like 3 of the faces are different variations of basically just re-rolling, and it's like okay, then
Yeah.
That's valid.
I love dice.
Oh my
in games.
goodness.
Here you go. Look at these pictures.
Dice worker placement might be my new favorite mechanic.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh, these are great.
I haven't played. I backed Reavers of Midgard on Kickstarter. I still haven't actually played it, but I love Champions of Midgard is probably one of my all-time favorite games. I love it so much.
Put that one on the zoom in over there.
Time track.
Okay,
is still
zoom
probably
in.
waiting for me.
There's some detail.
Yeah, these are great.
Dun
Oh
dun
wow,
dun.
that's hard. I mean, there's so what a hamster.
You put him. You have him coming out of the. If you have the wood blocks.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have him
You
coming
just
out of the wood.
yeah. There you go. Done.
Little wood box. And then you can kind of make this one out, but I'll put it on.
I see how they've sort of gone with some similar pictures.
Well, this is
to
great
make it
right
more
here.
fun.
This would be terrible. These
This
two,
one's
right?
crazy.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
these are mostly onions or something.
Oh, vegetables.
Oh,
Potatoes or
it's
something?
keying out.
Yeah,
It's
it's
keyed
Keyed
out.
out. Woo!
It's invisible. How'd you do that, Nikki? How'd you cut out those pieces?
Magic. There. I'm going to put the letters in the holes there.
There you go. No, this game is cool. My only criticism is that the pictures are too small. The cards are too small.
I
Like, I would
agree.
like
I
a
would-
bigger.
I would like them to
but
be-
it's still fine. It's still fine.
The tarot size would be really nice. You
Yeah,
know, like
tarot pictures.
Dixit or something. Oh, look at that one.
Well, so I
big
sometimes
giant
wonder if
bubble.
this is if this is
wow.
one of those games that would do well with the companion app, where you could just have so that way you could like zoom in the pictures and stuff like that, and be able to enlarge
Maybe
them.
it might complicate things, right? You know, because you do have
Might
the
be a little
grid.
too hard. Yeah.
Complicate it. Maybe.
Yeah. But I know there's members of my family that would struggle because they would have a hard time seeing the detail of the cards.
Right.
You know, from a table distance.
This is the one that Nikki and I both did last night.
Last night, yeah. But it's interesting how, for this kind of game, the pictures are very high res or high frequencies.
Yeah, lots of detail. This
details.
is the one I did with the pixels, and Nikki didn't get it, but when she said, she's like, oh, I guess I could see that. I did this for that one. I did gray.
Rolling dice is the only exercise I get now.
Yes, there's some truth to that.
2U4. Joking.
Yeah, and it's a minor quib for me, but like this is one of those games that it's like you have to make sure you're not being too obvious to study the card that you for the token you drew, so you don't
you have to,
especially
shield your eyes.
That's what I say. Like,
basically, I think everybody should look at the cards before you start. You know what I mean? Just so you can see the details. But
just here in the States, we've got a holiday weekend coming in. I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, I should take this out for the family time. Like, oh wait, nope, because they will have the hardest time because someone will get a token and like they would pick up the card that they're trying to see.
This is the deck of cards. There's quite a few.
That's a lot.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
I mean, plus here's the funny thing: repetition is fine.
Yeah.
Because
hilariously, 3 times doing the same card was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is me illustrating the butterfly here for Nikki last night. Because you only have 3 of each color.
No, this is the butterfly right there.
Yeah, that was what Nikki thought was the butterfly, but that was actually some snow scene that I did. Because you have to
I would have
cards.
I would have put D3 for that, Nikki.
I was going to put snow up for that. Oh, for right here.
It's like
that's pretty good there, too.
Yeah, I guess. But I was going like, here's this weird spiky flower.
Yeah, that works though too. And I mean, that's the cool thing is there's overlap in this game, which makes it fun.
A flying thing.
But you know, I'm looking at these cards through the preview window, and I'm glad you can't see what I'm looking at when I lean in.
Oh, because you're really getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only have a low res stream to look at.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, the pictures are great.
But yeah, it's a clever game. I think it uses some of those things you've done in other games, but in a different way, like using the string to illustrate something. And I love that you have the challenge of
sort of
them
stems
changing.
back to the clay games, right? It's a different like
to
clay
Barbarossa
communication games.
and Cluzel.
Yeah. Barbarossa I was thinking of. Cluzel.
I mean, even before COVID, I'm not the biggest germaphobe in the world, but I was always kind of put off by clay games.
I get it.
Yeah.
Plus, they dry out on the shelf, and then you're screwed when it's done.
Right.
Yeah, one of the first games I had
clay.
before I considered myself a hobbyist. One of the first games I played that had clay in it was the Cranium back in the late '90s. Yeah. And I remember one time after not playing the game for I think it was like for a year, we put it away, and then the next holiday came around, and then we pulled that clay out, and it was like, it wasn't just that it was hard, but it was like, oh, there's a lot of oily grossness in this hunk of dried clay.
Yeah, because that won't harden.
Yeah, clean your hands after using that game. Don't touch your face.
Do you have the cover?
We're learning
of the box
a lot here.
Andy?
What?
Can you put the cover? I want to see the cover of the box. I don't like the cover.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't like it.
It's too much white.
It's not enough.
I'll be honest with you. I thought this was the other game. What's the one with the magnifying glass? You didn't care for it that much, Lincoln. It was like where you had to like bluff. Detective Club, yeah. I actually mistook this. I thought this was that game because the box looks a little similar to me to that game.
Yeah.
I like the text, but I don't like the pictures being so small.
I get what they're trying to do, though, right? Yeah.
But
this is not PD-Verlag's forte, right? You know, they're mostly Matt Gertz games. So this is them reaching and doing something different, which I think is great. And it's a solid game for sure. I'm looking forward to it coming out in the United States from Rio Grande. It'll be good for people to be able to get this because it's cool.
Oh, that's cool. It's coming to Rio Grande. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, and to be clear, I love Cranium. I just didn't like the clay.
Well, so now we're two-sixths of the way through the STJ coverage. We already did
fire away, Daniel.
Cartographers previously with Scott and Derek and Rodney, which was fun.
Oh gosh, Carter.
With Jameer
That was a
Squad.
fun game.
I mean,
But
the problem is the
that's a
crew
Kenner.
is just such a monster. Yeah,
I know.
The crew.
Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe not, right?
Yeah.
I feel you're right, but there's a good chance that Cartographers could win that. The one I don't know, obviously, you've played it, is King's Dilemma. But and we're only going to be doing the
Did you
we're going
guys
to be
get the
doing the
packets?
demo. Yes, we only got one, but we're going to do a demo of that. I don't know. Maybe you could get a copy of the packets or something, or I'm not sure, because the issue is we only have German versions of My City.
Well, let's see what's in the packet, and then I'll see if I need to get one or something.
Okay. But yeah, we'll try, because Scott said it would be good to have at least 3 playing that game.
So if you haven't looked at King's Dilemma is an auction game. It's a bidding game.
Okay. So you're
99% of the game is bidding. It's an auction
boy.
game. That's why I didn't. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll reserve my commentary for later.
until we actually do the.
I remember you shared your thoughts on the BGG show months ago about it. So yeah, I remember you were kind of lukewarm on it, but.
I'm a little lukewarm on it.
Thanks, Games of Fire. We like doing them. We're only going to be doing on Tuesdays because we have so much to do, but we are excited. It's fun for us too. Although today was tough because it was my first day of real sleeping in. Even though yesterday I should have been able to sleep in, but I didn't. Still had the weekend going in my brain or something. But today I slept till 8, and you'd think that 2.5 hours would be plenty of time, but it's not. Lots to do.
Hey,
every day.
it's also your brain needs to slow.
Yeah, ramp up. But yeah, this is cool. I'm excited. Although there's another game right there, Blinded by the Prospect of Gold, Robin Run. So that's an interesting PD-Verlag game too.
Where are the rules, Lincoln? Do you have them on your
So
side?
another question from Daniel Kim, or KJM.
I think is it
Daniel KJM.
yeah.
What are your guys' opinions on long session games that take over 20-ish hours to beat?
Well, we did
Like multi-sessions?
Well, we did, now, for example, we did the Wilson Wolf Affair, and that was 20 hours. Generally, I don't have time for that type of stuff. That one was one where we committed to doing it like every 2 weeks. We got together. Everybody was excited, so we were getting together to do it on a live stream. And, you know, it was very complicated, but we were all excited to get back to it. So in that case, it was cool. I don't know that it would always work out that way.
Yeah. I'm of different minds. I prefer short, digestible content. Like, perfect example. I'm about to say Capstone. The other Stone, what is the game?
Stone Meyer?
Drawing a blank on the game. Came out last year. Legacy game.
Oh,
Stonemeyer.
You're talking about...
Oh, Charterstone.
Charterstone,
yeah.
that Stone. Yeah, too much of a good thing
2 years ago.
for me. 2 years ago. Wow, time flies. Too much of a good thing. We got bored 10 games in.
Oh, that's too bad.
So I want just... and this is super hard for developers, right? Or designers and stuff, because how do you know is too much is too much?
Did you guys make it all the way through
It's
the
also-
Wilson Wolf Affair?
No. No.
That's too bad. We've spoiled
See,
it.
sometimes I've wondered...
We made it about halfway through. Which was
I mean,
fine by
I'm
me.
not-
We were done.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not a designer, but like sometimes I wondered if it's better if you're trying to craft an incredibly long a long timestamp experience. Is it possible to design it into like modules so that way I feel like I'm playing that 45 to maybe 90-minute game experience, and then a few months later, here's like, oh, and then now we're gonna pick it up and you do this. Like I noticed that's like. I would never have bought into time stories if it was all one big thing.
Sure.
But the fact that there was a module coming out so often, I was like, hey, that's kind of cool, you know? And I was like, before I realized it, I had sunk all those hours into playing time stories, you know?
All right.
So this is Nova Luna by Uwe Rosenberg and von Moorsel, Corné von Moorsel. But it was inspired by Habitats, but I believe the game is actually entirely designed by Uwe Rosenberg. But it has little elements of like patchwork doodle that we had there, where you have the ring of selection here.
Time track, right?
Yeah. But you have your choice is the next three, which is like patchwork. And sort of like patchwork doodle, which is
I'm
only
very
the
intrigued
next
by
one.
this one because I don't see habitats here, but maybe I forgot.
Did you play Habitats? I've never played it.
Yeah, I loved it. I wanted to try to get another copy of it, but I don't think I could find it.
There's a lot of orange here, Nikki P.
I know, and I mixed up the tiles.
I'm just teasing.
We don't even need to play this. You know my opinion.
What?
Prediction: Nikki's favorite game ever.
Not necessarily, but I mean, she does
No,
like
I know,
tile
I
laying
know.
games.
What is
What is it
one
about
of your
tile laying?
all-time
You just
favorite
like
tile laying games?
Alhambra?
Alhambra.
Did you see?
Yeah,
there's
I've
an
never
Alhambra?
actually played Alhambra.
Queen just did their Kickstarter for Alhambra the dice game. Nikki P doesn't have tiles, I bet, but. I want to ask Annie how that game is. I wonder if she's got to play it yet. Jackie said she loved Gloomhaven, but that burned her out on it because it's a long game. That's why the new one actually might be pretty great. It might be all that anybody needs.
We're getting
we'll
the
be,
new one.
We'll be doing that on the show at some point here.
I just remember the first time I saw Gloomhaven. It was at Essen 2016, and I think it was Paul Rogan had it, and he brought it over, set it on the table, and was like, "You got to check this thing out." And I immediately went like, "That is a high price point for what I'm not sure I'm getting." Because like obviously you don't want to just. There's a lot of hidden information.
Scott's perception is it's so much value packed in the box on that game, which is I think is probably a good.
If you like the gameplay, it's. I think I've said this before. It's the best dungeon crawl game ever made. Like, there's nothing that even.
I need to get back to it. I've played the intro scenario, and I think we didn't have when I played it. We hadn't quite figured out exactly how the game was supposed to work.
There's a learning curve.
It's
yeah,
the
and
conflict that's
I
the
never got past that
challenging part.
curve.
And then don't waste your cards.
Yeah, well, because like every
it's-
dungeon crawl I've ever played is like, what's the cool thing I can do, and I'm going to do that thing. So yeah, I start burning all my powers. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
whoops.
Yeah.
That's what makes that so great.
All right. I'm going to teach this one. Woohoo.
Take it away.
I'm going to lay this down because the art's really cool and you can't see it. So there's
Oh, that's
a moon
awesome! I
right
didn't see
there.
that before.
That's the starting position of the moon. And then
and then
these little tokens here, we have 21 of them. And you are going to each take one and place them like this on the starting position. The who goes first is actually kind of funny. It's the person has slept in the most.
yeah, that's gonna always be Nikki.
So that'll
Probably
be me.
in our mix here. So that's not fair, by the way.
I know, but so are we going to play with the full number?
Yeah, we'll
or
play
do
with
you
the
want
full
to
number.
knock it down?
No,
okay.
it's good.
So the
It should go
rules
fast.
actually recommend if it's your first game, you take out a certain number of these just so you get the hang of the game. But we'll play with all of these. These are basically once you have placed your last one of these, the game is over. So what you're going to be doing is building a grid in front of you with these tiles here, and you are going to collect them by where this moon is on the board. So right now this gold area here, it's its starting position. What's available to you are these next three tiles. Once you start getting gaps, just ignore the gaps, and it'll be the next three. So if all of these were gone like this,
Your next choice is if you were here, it'd be this, or this. If you were here.
if you were over here, your next choice would be this one, or
No,
this one all the way.
because you're on.
Oh
this
yeah,
spot.
sorry.
It's not there yet.
Take it away.
Yeah.
These
Three. Yeah.
So you would just close the gap.
You have to mind the gap. Nikki.
Mind
Ignore
the
the gap.
gap.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
okay,
you
ignore
go.
the gap. So you're not minding the gap.
When you take one of these, you are going to immediately place it into your grid. There's no wait for later or anything like that, so it's immediate. When you take one, you are going to be moving your token around this track here with the moons on it and pay the cost of that token, which is this number here in this clock face. So if I chose this one, the moon would move over here. This would immediately go into my play, and I would move 1, 2, 3 spaces on the moon track. The player order is not round and round. What it will be is if I had chosen, let's say, this 4 instead.
It still goes around, but you could potentially have more.
You can have more than one turn.
Correct.
So I would pay 1 more because I took the 4. Then Lincoln might choose to take the 1, and he would be here. And he'd take the 1 in front of him, and the moon would move. He is still behind me on the moon track, so he gets to go again.
Like in Patchwork.
Like in Patchwork. So as soon as he gets in front of me,
it's now your turn.
It is now my turn. If he lands on top of me, it is still his turn. So as soon as he's in front of me, it turns into my turn. My turn. That is how that works on the track. And you just keep going around and around. It's not like you're going to run out of these.
Well, you would
the moon points.
Yeah, you would replenish.
No, the moon points. I mean,
yeah, okay,
you just keep going around and around and around. What you're trying to do in this game is, I'll move my starting tile up here. There are goals you're trying to achieve, represented by these little gems in the circles. So this is a red, but these gems in the circles, this happens to be yellows. So what I want to do to fulfill this goal is to somehow manage to collect 2 yellows.
No.
And
or 4.
2 or 4. I'm going for this little one. These are actually always, I don't know why it would make a difference, but the rules actually say they are facing you. You don't rotate them. I don't know why that would make a difference.
Maybe just for clarity.
Maybe clarity. So I have now fulfilled this goal on the 4 of 2 yellows adjacent to this 4.
Orthogonally adjacent.
So I would cover that goal up with one of my cubes and discs. And also, if I got more yellows...
Put it on the other side there.
Hold on. More yellows like this, I would fulfill this goal, which is great. That's a
Why do you fulfill that goal?
Because she has 4.
Oh, because 4 adjacent yellows.
Yep.
4 adjacent yellows to this. However, there is a chaining rule. As long as these are tiles are the same color, in order to fulfill this 4, I could chain, meaning I can do something like this. And I have now fulfilled this 4 because it's all yellow, and they are all chained together and not interrupted by any other color. The chaining only works when it is the same color. So in this example, it's yellow.
And then 1 more yellow would let you complete that one.
And 1 more if I got another yellow. I'm using up all the yellows for my example. Here we go. Yellow. Now I've got this goal complete because I have a yellow, and a yellow, but it also follows this chain idea. So the game ends when you run out of these discs for that. Okay, so also refilling this track. Once you get down to 2 or less, that player will refill all the open spaces.
Starting from here.
Starting from where the moon is, in clockwise order, will fill the track again. But not until you get down to only 2 left. And then it is a choice. That player could choose to take one of the two and not fill the track if they wanted to.
Yeah, if there was something you really wanted.
If there was something you really wanted.
But if you're in the right position, unless it's really far away, you probably have the option to get either one.
Yeah.
That depends. When you refill it, definitely would foul it up.
So, was that clear? Do you guys have any questions about that?
No, it's good.
Yeah, so you're obviously not going to be able to fill out every goal on every tile because there's tiles get in the way and you can't do it. That's where chaining is cool because you could potentially, connect through tiles going across the board to fulfill some of the more challenging ones. Also, I believe the way the game works is the higher the number, the easier the goals are on the tile. So you have to move further on the clock to gain it, but it's a little easier to get than some of these, like the four of the same thing
like
ones.
Like the 7 is.
Yeah, it's some simple ones because they're 2 different colors and.
Yeah, there's only 2 of the turquoise, 2 of the blue.
So the time cost is inverted.
Exactly.
Yeah, those are easy to
resolve, but they cost you more time to get on your board.
Right.
Cost more time. Yeah, cool.
So usually this would be standing up, but since we got the above shot, we'll keep it laying down.
Do it on the,
okay, there you go.
do that.
I do like the stand for it. It's
yeah, it
nice.
is nice. We'll go ahead and start, Nick P.
Okay. I still have not, we tried this one last night too, just to make sure we had the rules right, and I still haven't gotten the hang of it.
So it's a sudden death win as soon as you put your last token on the board.
Yeah, as soon as the last tokens go out, I believe that's it.
Yep. This is going to be a tight game.
All right, so I'm going to take this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and move the moon over to there. Can't really see our... I'll try to move this up.
So I'll go 1. Do this.
I know. I think maybe just the moon.
And then I will do... the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why'd you take the 1, just out of curiosity?
Because it's just a red.
Oh, it's just a red, yeah.
And then I will take the 1.
See, there he goes again.
And then I have that one completed right there.
Can you push it up a little bit?
Yep, I'm
push
sorry.
Into the frame
I'll get
bit
in there, yeah, absolutely. We'll move the other things out of the way.
And since you landed on top of Nikki with the 1,
I was able to do that final 1 drop. Yep, yep. So that completed this because of these orthogonally adjacent. That one is done. Now it's Nikki's turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for those 3 purples you need for the 4, you count the tile itself?
Nope.
Has to be other purples?
Okay. I believe so, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to close the gap on that and take this 3rd one here.
Cool.
For 3. 1, 2, 3. Put that here, and I've completed 1 goal. Ta-da!
Okay. 3. How do I do this? I placed this incorrectly. I didn't plan ahead, but I didn't know what you'd do. But that's where I'll go.
Did I take something you were hoping
No.
to get?
No. I don't look ahead. What are you talking about?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I only look ahead when it's my turn because
Is
there's
this
not much...
where you took from?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Only one's... No.
Yeah, I took... And it was a 3. 1, 2, 3.
So...
It doesn't matter. I believe it was either in here or here, right?
Okay.
Unless it was here, but I don't think so.
No, I was just thinking it was there, but you're right.
It doesn't make any
closing the
difference.
gaps anyways.
When do you refill?
It's, you get the option at 2. If there are 2 left,
2.
you can choose to take one of those ones or refill.
That is 7.
I know they're all expensive. I was very wondering whether I wanted to go for it.
Yeah, I don't really want to because you always seem to get to be able to draw more, because I always choose these.
Well, it depends on what you get. I mean, look at what we've got here. There's 4, 5s, and 6s up here. I'm going to be choosing a big one here.
Well, I'm going to go for the 4.
Sure.
Over here.
Okay.
There's a question that says, according to the rules, it's important for diagonal tiles to be left to right, but the color does not matter? Question mark.
Diagonal doesn't.
Not sure.
Diagonal
I understand
doesn't
that question.
apply.
There's no a diagonal doesn't apply.
It says here, though, so according to the rules, it is important for diagonal tiles to be left to right, but the color does not matter. Well, I don't know what that means. I don't think the diagonal.
Can you rephrase that question?
Let me look at it.
Andrea. You guys keep playing. I'll look it up.
Sure. I don't think they make any reference to that, but maybe
To diagonal, I didn't see that, but
okay.
your turn, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I need that blue or that blue. Or the red. Oh no, I'm past the red. I can't get it. Well, I'll take this 5 then. So that's done. It's just a race game, but it's funny. It's got so many elements of like some of the Uwe Rosenberg style games of late.
Yeah.
I'll just take that 7.
Okie dokie. I'm going to refill.
Let me place this.
I want oranges, but I didn't want that 7 orange.
Oh boy, where do I want it? There. I think that's good.
Yeah, it is pretty
so
good.
That's
Yep,
3.
solves that one right off the bat there. So we replace these in order. Hey, there's an orange. I would like that maybe. Hey, there's a yellow. That's pretty cool too. Hey, there's another orange.
I mean, those diagonals just mean that one tile of each color has to touch that tile.
Sure, but that's not really diagonal. Those are orthogonally adjacent.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the way they've graphically laid it out, right?
Oh, it's
To make it more interesting to
an
see.
example.
Check that out. 2.
With 4.
Oh no, but that's right. It's hard.
It needs 4 purples.
Yeah. 4 blue. 4 blue. Okay. I need the orange. So I'll spend 4.
Is it one of the chaining examples that is being referred to? Is that the deal?
So that will be done. Maybe that's for the chain. Yeah, for the diagonal with the chaining. But anyway, so that's completed. Go, Nikki P. Oh no, it's me again.
Yep.
Yellow. That's a good one. It needs 2 yellows and a blue. So that's going to go. I'm going to take that.
No, it's the same.
And that cost me 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pick a bigger one so I can draw
It was
more
good.
tiles.
I need this yellow. It's going to be going right here next to that, hopefully.
Dang it, Lincoln. I have to pick a biggie. A biggie. I will take the 6.
Big one.
And I am going to place it
Darn, I want that yellow. It's so far away.
here, and that completes this one.
Yeah, the ones don't get a token; they just connect.
Right, they're just a
They're
gem.
just cheap fillers.
Yeah.
They're fillers, right?
But they're actually kind of valuable when you have larger need stuff. So it needs a light blue, which I don't have if I take that 3, and a yellow, and a red. So I'll do that. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go in a different place over here. Needs red, yellow, and orange. Red, light blue, and orange. Gonna have to go there. Okay.
You're getting a little off.
Yeah, it's a very growing in. It's a growing in.
It's growing in.
Let me zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, might be easier.
And then, do I want that 2 blue?
And no and then.
No and then.
You
I do
do.
want that 2 blue.
Scott says that you do.
Yep.
I would take it. If it was
Yes.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Boo. You have completed.
me. Not quite.
No, you
Not
haven't.
quite.
No, you
Need another
haven't.
blue. There's none out there.
Yeah, there's none out there. Is that blue or purple?
It's really blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
it looks like blue
purple
here.
on the screen, but it's
looks
a,
purple
it's
on
a
my
blue.
screen.
It's a dark
Yeah,
blue.
It's a darker blue, and then this is an aqua. Aqua. The art is really beautiful. The
Yes.
cover is ridiculous.
Yes.
Like you can. There's like a texture to the cloth and everything. It's really amazing. Super pretty game.
What do I want?
What do I want?
What I really, really want?
I want a hunt. I want a hunt. I want a hunt.
Did you?
Beef.
I don't think you marked the 2. Did you, like?
I did because I went ahead of Nikki.
You're yellow. Yeah. Okay.
Him is just barely ahead of me, so I can only take 1 tile.
Yep. Take the good ones. What are you shooting for, Nikki?
I think I'm gonna take
Got a lot of
this
projects going on.
aqua here. That's gonna go there, but let me take my 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, and that is gonna finish that one.
Does it also finish itself?
No, they never. They
bad.
don't.
Oh no, this
finish.
does. It's got the 2 orange right there.
Oh, 2 orange
Yes.
right there.
Yep.
I saw it when I was
That's great. That's fantastic.
There you go. It's a double.
picking
Okay.
it up,
So
and then
I'm gonna just take this 5,
immediately.
which will complete. Let me do the 5 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it completes this one. Cool.
And that's through the chaining rule.
Correct. These 2 yellow. Yeah, you couldn't do them if there wasn't chaining. It would be so hard to do these things. I don't think I did the 3. Somebody says I finished with the 3 blues requirement. I don't think it counts for this one though, does it? It shouldn't.
No, not the.
You don't count yourself, right?
Yeah, you have to count the others. So I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Not there yet.
I'm not there yet.
As far as I understood it,
I believe that's correct.
It's what's around it
Yes.
that completes it. It cannot complete itself. I am taking this for.
Cannot self-terminate?
Yes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had a perfect place for this, and of course I've already what?
I want a huh?
I want a what?
Want a who? Okay.
If I go, no.
I'll take this 5. Okay, and that'll go here. And that'll complete each of those.
You finished the 3 orange there, Nikki. On the 6.
I did. Thank you.
Yeah, you got to pay attention. They're definitely
I
easy
was,
to
Yeah,
miss.
it's hard.
I
You
was
gotta-
staring
yeah.
at it, and I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
You should refill.
Lincoln's like, please refill.
No. I mean, I'd rather have the shot at it than her, but she should absolutely refill.
Oh, yeah. If you refill, you get first choice.
She's got a lot more choices.
Yeah. That might be the right one.
They could all be bad choices.
They could be bad, you're right, unless you need one of those. And if you need one of those...
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Then you got to go for it.
You only need 2 orange total.
Yeah, red will come up.
Projects.
It'll come up.
I feel you're correct.
Maybe not in the next 3.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, gosh, if those orange were all together, look at that.
You're flipping the...
Well, I was just flipping them camera read direction.
What did you need? Orange? It's a little far.
It is a bit far.
Doesn't really need orange.
I thought she needed orange. Orange right here.
Orange right there.
I see.
No.
That's the
And
only one you
right
need.
there.
One single orange.
This blue would be pretty... One of these blues would be good because that
know.
would solve that one.
Dark blue. Dark blue would finish this one too.
How do you count points?
I'm doing this.
You don't. It's
You
a
don't.
race. Whoever gets rid of all their tablets
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
This is going to be fantastic.
Cool. Fantastic.
Fantastical. I'm going to go right here.
You sure you don't want to go down here maybe so that you could chain that one?
I was trying to get...
You see what I'm saying? Because if you put it here...
I thought I had it to finish 2.
That's finished.
And I do.
That will finish 2.
I finished this one.
It'll finish 2 both ways. My point is if you do this, you could chain this and make that with 1 more blue tile instead of 2.
So,
this one
here
is
we go.
solved, right?
No, because the
Yellow right here,
yeah,
and the
yellow
blue.
and blue here.
Then the turquoise and blue.
And turquoise and blue there.
Yep.
That was what I was seeing.
There you go. Yeah, you have to like try to chain it to that. Then it's just 1 more blue tile, and then you're on it.
Ta-da.
Turner. Okay, what do I need?
Yeah, I gotta get this game.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
I can sense this accomplishment when you make a big combo kind of thing.
So I'm gonna do this for 4, and that gives me. Well, let me spend the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get this is completed. This is complete. Oh, this was completed already.
Oh wow!
I should have done that already.
Yeah, it's...
Cool. Your turn.
Do I need that yellow?
Yeah, you have to look at them. That was hard. I don't know how I missed it. It was right there. Gator Dave says the art's no good. It's cool. When we're into the Nouveau thing, it's pretty spectacular.
I'm going to take that one. And that's 1, 2. Dang it, Lincoln. And
you need 2 turns.
I'm trying to finish. Ooh. Do I want it here? No, I wanted it here. No.
Well, if you put it where you're thinking, you already have 2 connections of the 3, right? Mm-hmm. The blue and the turquoise. Do you want, unless there was a better spot to make a big group of orange, but you don't need a big group of orange.
No, I don't.
Although you've killed, so here's the thing, Nick, you killed the
I
6,
killed
right?
something, right?
Above it. Yeah, you can't get any more on there because there's no...
Yeah, that's just the nature
connections.
of it. It's tough to make I mean, you're going to have lots
question
of
Yeah,
empty
that
spots.
was my...
Wanna, yeah. Maybe maybe
No,
that's
it
not the
was
best tile to
this.
take.
She's saying that this, I think Jackie's saying this is a better play for you.
This, because then I get this one.
Yeah. Is it? But do you want to make the big group of 3? Because those are useful.
I'll get it.
Okay. All right, moving along.
Did you move the 3? Oh, you did. You're
I
right
did.
ahead of me. Okay. I think I need that orange. So I'll spend the 2.
Orange.
Orange. And where will that go? Probably here. Group it with all this other orange.
If you mess me up, I'm going to be so sad. Don't mess me up.
I'm sorry. I'm
you
done.
Didn't. Thank you. You didn't mess me up. Woohoo. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I wanted that one, but I think the orange is probably...
Boom. Goes right in here.
I'm sure we'll get another blue here in the next batch. Ow.
You want to zoom in a little bit more?
I finished this one and this one.
Zoom in on what, Scott?
Zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, I might move my thing down a little bit too as well, since we've got...
Well, I think you're half off.
Half off?
Half off.
It's not good to move them, though. I think we should put them on little mats, slide them around. Okay.
Yeah.
It's getting big, though.
We need the Nova Luna mat, play mat.
Okay.
Although the mat, depending on which direction you go, the mat, that would have to be huge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I want those yellows so bad, but...
Yellows, there's what I got left.
Oh, it's close. 12 to Nikki has 12, or Lincoln has 12. Nikki has 9. Cool.
Did you move 5?
No.
Okay.
Wow, I'm running out of space again. Every single tile.
Maybe just zoom.
It's okay, because it gets so tiny then.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's visible. Pretty visible. This reminds me of something, and I can't remember what. And I don't know if it's habitats or not. Maybe it was habitats, because you want to have groups of animals, right? Like a habitat of animals. So that could be the similarity. Wow, big one. Big one, Nikki.
Okay,
Yep.
so this one's finished.
Okay. Four. So that is that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
And then, do I want the other yellow? Do I need the other yellow? No, I don't. I need a dark blue. Do I need an orange? I could use an orange. You know, I do need a yellow. I will go, I'm going to move that. I'll go there to the 3. 1, 2, 3. That will complete that one.
How does it complete that one?
Blue and a yellow.
Oh, yeah, blue and yellow.
Teal and a yellow.
Teal, yeah, or turquoise or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I am filling.
Yeah, turquoise. Turquoise.
Do you remember the clock in Prague?
Oh yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that clock in
That
Prague,
real intricate.
Oh, that
clock.
beautiful, yeah.
like astronomy clock or whatever it was.
Lunar clock.
Nikki, you got a score on the board.
I missed something?
It says look at your 4 tiles.
Low right.
Here?
Thank you, Jackie.
Wait.
And Annie.
Here.
The one in the bottom right.
No.
It's the purple and the
This
orange.
one
or
does,
The
this
blue and
does.
the orange.
Oh, ta-da. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta constantly keep checking that.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's cool though. It's. I feel like there's cascading combo type things happening here sometimes.
Do I want?
You can't get that one.
No. This one. I'm thinking the hole that I got. No.
Well, that solves this one.
It solves this one, but it doesn't solve that one. Or I take a yellow here. Or I put a yellow here. Whatever it is, I'm taking this yellow.
Cool.
There, and I
double move.
2. Here.
Cool. Go again.
Is that what I wanted to do? Okay. Then I go. Did I pay for it?
No. Yes.
Okay. Then turquoise or red is what I can get.
Yeah, your bottom tile. I'll go out a little bit there.
Okay, here.
Zoom in a little bit. Yeah.
This. 1, 2, 3. Place it here. That finishes that one.
Do I want to go with 3 yellow immediately?
Oh yeah. It'd be cool if you place that, get the 3 yellow, and then
That too far.
the other one's it's too far away.
Yeah. I will take that. Gives me that. Okay.
And you put that yellow one on the bottom there, Nikki.
I don't know.
Just okay.
I had a plan. It disappeared.
Had a plan. Yeah, it's hard. You're under pressure. Pressure of me watching over your shoulder, commentating on every move, criticizing. What a jerk.
But I will take
Chad
this
Trash says it should have been an Alice in Wonderland.
4.
Teacups, sugar cubes. All right, you've got a score, Link. Your
Where?
4 blue has 2 reds on it. Yep, on the left, on your right side.
Oh yeah.
Gotta keep you honest.
I know. Well, no, I got to keep myself in the game.
Anti-cheating.
I want orange, but I'm not cheating. I'm hurting myself.
No, anti-cheating. That's what we call that.
Yeah.
When you hurt yourself, it's anti-cheating.
Okay. Okay, so I really need.
Jackie's saying you need a turquoise.
I do, huh?
Do you?
To do this one here, maybe.
I don't know. Which one? How many turquoises do you have?
Well, this takes care of this one. If I do that, moves me to.
Yep.
And then
Ooh, can you get that other turquoise?
I can. I'm just
Oh,
deciding.
it won't work though. No, I don't know if
it
I don't
won't
know
be
if it
enough
does
to
what I
do
need
this
to.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But this 6 will take care of this one. Not that it's a priority. A priori. But I'll do it. 6. Okay, and that will clear that one up, even though it's not near anything else. It could be this one, though, depending on what we have in front of me. Okay. It's getting close, Nick. We're tight.
Getting
Boy,
close.
howdy.
26.
Which one of these do I want to take? Oh, absolutely. Okay, here we go.
Absolutely.
This one?
Abaluli.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Take the 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place it. Where was I gonna place it? I had the plan again, perfect plan, and now I'm like, what?
Well, you got 2 oranges on the bottom left and 1 orange on the right. There. Yeah.
And do
Does
that.
that do anything?
It gets this one finished.
It gets itself finished. There's a 2 yellow on there that it can finish.
That's right, and then the chain. So that was what I saw. It gets me 2 finished things.
Cool. I'm going to take that.
Ooh, close. Is this it, Lincoln?
No,
It might be.
Probably can't.
No.
Can't get 4 on 1 play.
But if I go this way, I get 2. I get 1 for that. Oh wait, let me move. 1, 2, 3. That'll do that one. Let me look. There might be better choices. I don't think so. Well, this would be 3 here. 3. Yeah, this is better. Okay.
Dang it. I don't want those colors. Go again. Now I want
can't.
you to
I
go
wish.
again. So I can refill.
I would like one of them.
Okay. Can I do something with what's here?
My ear itches.
Turquoise. That's kind of silly, but maybe I'll do it. Red.
Should I say anything? I won't say anything. It's so close. I'm not going to say anything.
Don't say nothing.
I'm not saying nothing.
That's 4 and that's 4. If I take that one, it's put it next to
Yeah, this is a
2
neat game,
reds.
Scott.
Can I put it?
It is
next
cool.
to 2 reds?
I don't know if Michelle will like it. Maybe.
Too abstract, like.
She really
Pinky.
likes Similio. We played a bunch last night.
That's cool.
It's only $8.99 right now for
Similio. Yeah,
That's got to be like the best
that
price
game
per.
game nerds guys that are in Texas. It's only $7
Yeah.
there.
Oh, they have it on for 7.
Oh.
Are they
I'll
even
take
making
this
any
one.
money off that?
I don't know.
All right.
I mean, it's less than a deck of cards, Scott.
Yeah, I know.
Here. And that will finish this one, and it'll finish
Whoa,
this one.
That's good.
that's the move I saw. Refreshing.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta
It's
see.
so
what we're having.
refreshing.
Refreshing.
I wonder, man. I wonder if this game always comes down to like 2 to, you know.
It didn't last night.
Oh, did you
Lincoln
get-
was
No,
like,
but I
done, and
I said you have to get your head wrapped around it a little bit. It's
Yeah, yeah.
not a big deal. It's a good game.
like 5
Yeah,
or 10
there's-
tokens left, or something silly like that.
Okay. So I will take this 2.
Ooh, double move. Oh wow.
Are you
1,
gonna
2.
finish it off?
No, but it does this
Yeah.
one. I think the game's over though on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then just take
Got it.
this one.
Yep.
And this will finish this one and either one of these.
Okay.
And another one.
Yeah, if I had another token.
If
Just
you
take
had
the
another-
token off your track there.
Which is
Yeah.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That was
5.
close, Nikki, because I think you could have won on your turn too.
I could have won if I had a turn, for sure.
Well, if she could
Yeah,
have
you probably
drawn,
could've.
if she could have just pulled the tiles out, you really need to you have to look. The one thing I did do this game, which I didn't do the previous time, is look ahead what I have. Like if she goes and takes something, if I could take a small number, right, then I could potentially take another one, at least get a double move on her where I kind of need it. But there was a lot of 5, 6s, and 7s on the board over and over again that were like, ugh, this is terrible. Yeah, this is really rad.
Yep.
I really like it.
I'm still thinking. I'm like,
Yeah.
if I had my turn, what would I do? Okay, but we're done, so I should stop thinking that
Yeah.
way. I still want to figure it out, though.
Well, what do you think? Your second go at it.
Well, a yellow would be great, but I can't get to it, so probably I'd take this blue, and I would place it over
Yeah, that would solve that one. That would, right there would take care of that.
here, and it would solve
Well, it won't do that
this one.
Yeah, you want to do something that'll do
But
two.
if I did it here, it would only solve
Well, you only did one, so that would like move you here.
that one.
The problem is there isn't another blue over there to really
Well,
do
we
that.
would go here, and then I'd get a yellow. And then I could take a yellow.
What would you do with it there?
See,
Yeah,
that
it doesn't connect.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, it's the.
So I would have gone here, and then I would have gone here,
So that would do that one.
and then it would do. Yeah.
Yeah, me building this over here and hoping orange came up was huge.
So the thing I'm noticing is Nikki's are more like checkerboardy pattern, whereas Lincoln's yours are more like congested.
Well, so what I'm hoping for is additional, which exactly happened here. Was like
you might
more
just
things
luckily draw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you could get something that just needs those four, like getting another two that did a 4 was ridiculous, right? It only moved me 2 and gave me a shot at the 5.
I wonder if getting a lot of the little 2s are good too, because like if you get a big combination of like the 3s and the 4s, you want big clumps. But if you have the 2s, then it's like the checkerboardy pattern.
My mistake was doing this, right? Like in other words, if you're going to take those ones, those low value ones, you should put them like this, where it will help you chain to gain other tiles. Because there's that.
Yeah, I feel like the ones you would just get tactically, meaning like if you take one, you get a point, take it, and then
you take
another turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Most likely. But taking it to build off of is weird. I mean, it came up early.
Well, it let me do 2 small moves, right? Which was good. I have a lot of similar colors on the board, right? I have 5 here, I got 5 here, I got 3 here. You know, I mean, those types of things are where the strategy goes. What do you think, Nikki P? This is.
Oh yeah, I totally.
Yeah.
It's organizing tiles and making things work in 6 different directions instead of just one. So I really, really like it. I would drive Lincoln crazy because I would definitely spend more time thinking about it.
Oh, that's okay.
You're under pressure.
Well, you had a much more complicated array that you were dealing with, right? Look how tight yours is and how close you were to beating me. And look at this giant sprawl I have over here.
Well, I mean, literally one turn.
I had to have way more tiles to get what you had to get done. I mean, you were super close. It's ridiculous. I was laughing because as I'm in the game, I'm like, my God, look at my board. I've got at least 4 or 5 more tiles in here. It's ridiculous. But it's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And if you do put in that calculation, like, because look how many I ignored, right? I just couldn't do them. Like,
Right.
There's too many.
But maybe that's the better way
I don't know.
to do it. Just
I mean, it was very close. I thought for sure if you could have just triggered, like if you had pulled some, if you had flipped, you might have been able to do like a 4 there and then another 4 or something like that, as long as you have 5
There were
oranges.
some, like this 2 should have gone here and stuff like that. But I
Maybe.
don't remember if that 4 was there already. But what I was trying to do is take care of this.
Exactly.
Because get another blue there, and then I've got the chain and the blue.
Well, you were efficient. So you were doing efficient use of your completion of your tiles. I was way more just throw a bunch of them at it and see what you can get right. And I feel both strategies can be rewarding because it just, you have.
You guys want to play it again?
Yeah, we can. Absolutely. Yeah.
There's a request. Yeah, I mean, it's like a 10-minute game, 15.
Okay, I was going to say, don't we have a thing?
Oh, yeah, we have a 1:30 meeting, but we're okay. We got time.
We
you
got
do?
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
3:30. 3:30 my time.
Right. 1:30.
I called the meeting.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I'm going to be the one.
All right. Well, let's do fast then.
Yeah, I think you'll play. Yeah.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will, Nikki.
I will think
But here's the thing: you
too
played
much.
great. I mean, look.
I know.
And kill myself.
Turn.
Yeah,
Like
you were
got the 1,
efficient.
2, and 3, and you were only left with like the 6s and 7s, right? Like you had to take a big tile at the beginning.
A lot of the time I did. That's the one thing that Lincoln definitely has. I don't know if he's really doing it on purpose, but he has a handle on picking just the right tiles so he can take
Oh, I definitely think about it for sure.
2 or 3
He
turns
was in the right
where
position.
I'm grabbing
He
just
was-
a tile that finishes something for me regardless of whether it's gonna allow me a second chance or not to draw.
Yeah. Right. It's the tactics of the game, right? Like I would take cheap tiles if they didn't, the tiles is tiles, right? Tiles is tiles.
Sort of, but I was trying
Tiles
to go
for miles.
clumps. I was trying to go for clumps.
So-
I thought the
so
clumps
deep.
might be helpful.
Yeah, the clumps were good.
There are tiles for miles. There are a lot of tiles in this game.
Man, Habitats is out of print. $150 if you want one. Sucks.
How old is
I
that
can play it
game?
in the BGG library.
It's not that old. It
When
came
I
out-
get a chance.
I know there's
Well,
one in
that's
the
the way-
BGG library.
That's why Corné von Moorsel does. He sometimes brings them back
2016.
in a new version, but often it'll get licensed by somebody else.
Yeah, the thing about Habitats, though, I really liked. What did I like about it? I don't know. I don't remember.
Here, add your stat.
But I did like it.
Yeah, I haven't played that one. Steph says she
It
prefers
had a little
that
more
to
complexity. It
this.
has
She
more
prefers
complexity.
it to this one.
Because, yeah, you have like a group of hippos, but the water can help the animals adjacent to the water. You know, like it's got a little more like rules, I would guess. It has like
Lower
watchtowers and. This is definitely a simpler version of this of Habitat.
Cool.
Habitats.
Okay, you should go ahead and get an XP.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. Move those off to the side though again.
Okay.
We need a little tower.
So it would really be 1, 2, 3. Starting with that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Move the
Move
moon.
it there. Yep.
Yep.
And then and then 4.
You okay?
My ear. It's wearing these earbuds is hard. You wear them too, so.
Yeah, the mixed color ones are tough
What, these? Like,
because they sort of force you to make not clumps, right? Like you have to get a purple one now, right? You're sort of forced to it, but you
right.
can't combo that with anything you already have because.
Okay.
We're all concentrating.
Okay. Super quiet.
Party, party, party. Woo! Make noise.
That's right.
Muted myself.
Okay, it's okay.
I think people have heard enough of my jaw jacking.
Well, we're concentrating so much, we're not
Concentration.
really talking too much.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that one is done.
Yeah, I muted myself too.
It's okay. It's just very quiet on our end.
There was suggestions, Nikki, that
6?
get placed above so that you could get the yellow and the turquoise goal finished. And it would be next to the turquoises.
Yeah.
That's probably where you should put it. Just to it.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise... Yeah, and then you're halfway to finishing the yellow one again.
I have taken that one. I didn't really want it because it's so much blue on it. Put it here. Take 4. They're small. Your turn.
I will refill. Terrible.
Those are good. Marga. Did you guys get succulent?
We do. Remember, we have it now twice.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe we can do a giveaway.
Yeah, I'll ask a Renegade.
You finished that double yellow too.
Yes, I did. Whee.
Look at that.
Okay. Three.
So Michael and Christina and I got to play Robinson Crusoe on Saturday or Sunday.
I think it was Aaron initially, wasn't it?
Or no, it was Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, we started with Aaron, but I think the game might have not
appealed
been
to
her cup of tea, her cuppa.
Cuppa.
It was the Volcano Island, which is really cool because the volcano explodes on turn 4 and starts filling the board with lava. Liquid hot magma. Liquid hot magma.
Right.
You love that game.
Wait, what was my plan?
I'm not sure.
We did succeed, but we might have... Oh, no, did we die at the end there, Michael? I can't remember. Did we make it? I think we made it. But barely. And I think we might have fudged a few things.
So Barley made it?
Yeah. But it was really cool because, I mean, that's what the virtual con does, right? Like,
sure.
Kind of gives me time to do that kind of gaming.
All right.
We survived with scorched britches. Because once the magma flows or the lava starts coming out, you got to keep moving. And if you mess up at all, you're dead. Derek, did you get to do any VGC gaming?
I guess not like
so busy.
properly. I did go to the karaoke night that Christine and Amby held. That was a fun time.
There was a person who showed up on that has not been on VGG for a long time. I was surprised to hear.
Oh, really?
I will not mention his name.
Okay.
He was not actually welcome. But there he
boy.
was.
Oh.
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? So many years have gone by. Do we let bygones be bygones?
I don't know. I wonder what you're talking
I don't
about.
I don't
know.
know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
You would
Lincoln
That
definitely.
must have been
either.
before I showed up then, yeah.
But that's the thing, is like there's so many new people in the hobby now, you don't know who he is. You
Okay.
don't know him.
Is that who I'm thinking
Right.
it is?
I'll know. I'll text you. I don't want to say his name.
Sure.
Wow.
It's my turn again.
Yeah.
Sorry to be so vague, everybody. But here's the thing: if he's,
I saw.
a kind and nice person now, maybe he can come back in on Board Game Geek and
I saw.
Yep. Drama from like 15 years ago.
Oh well, yeah. I was
ago,
completely ignorant of any of those goings on. I should have, because obviously they asked me to obviously participate, but I was like, I don't know if I can, because all of my equipment was still at the warehouse from the Rock Band night, so all I had was my laptop. So, and my son was with me in my office, and so, but I ended up singing a couple songs.
I don't like participating in it. But
I meant participating in the karaoke night, not drama.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Okay.
I wish there was video for more people. But I guess it was just.
Yeah, that's the one bummer about Twitch. There is a video, but like you can only publish it after the fact. You can't do it live unless you're the one streaming. Okay. Yeah.
BGG soap opera. It's not much of a soap opera. It's
I ended up not. I had 2 people that wanted to play Rock Band with me, according to the tabletop event that I created. But no one added me on Xbox. I waited around, and then it hit like 1:30 in the morning my time, and my poor wife was falling asleep. So I messaged them saying if they still wanted the game together, I'll make it up to them at some point. But I had to go take my wife home.
Take my wife home,
Yes,
please.
You can't. You have to play. You have to play. You have to be friends on Xbox, right? So you can play together.
Yeah, well, what I could do is like you can for Rock Band, you can open up a green room, and then anybody can join. But obviously, I want to make sure that the people that wanted to play with me got in. So I need them to be my friends, so I can send them direct invites.
Right.
But since nobody showed up, that's why I never went back live. I said I was going to stream gameplay when I got
I know. I'm trying to decide.
host on, but
No, I thought I was.
nobody showed up. So.
So that kind of shoots some of the other things I had dreams of doing. So that gives Set a Give. That does that one.
Okay.
And it does. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, it shoots the rainbow color one out.
Well, I mean, most of it's there, right? I just need a blue, which I'm not going to get.
So here's the thing, Link. If you put that
down here,
the one you just placed down below, you could still finish the.
Well, I could do this,
and then you finish, but then you. Well, no, actually, well, yeah.
Right. It finishes this, and it potentially solves that one. Yeah, you're right.
And that one could be solved.
Yeah, better choice.
Yeah. Thank you, Turtle Hopper. I love watching these 2 play games. Such lovely people.
Okay, one do that for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be killer.
Killer Diller?
Killer Diller. That is pretty killer.
So that gets this one. Whoa. Hey, I have one less to put on. No. And it gets that one.
Wish those discs were bigger.
Yeah, they're
like little aspirins.
The new version of the game actually has bigger tokens. I think that Stronghold did it after, they did it before the disc change, because they really are too small. They should cover up the jewels very completely. Oops. But they don't.
Still puts me ahead, so.
Tile.
Okay.
You don't want to put on the other side, Nick?
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope. got a thing going here.
Okay.
It's a thing.
A thing.
A thing.
Is that what I wanted? Yes. Because that completes that. And then it lets me take this.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jeffra had a problem with some person on VGC. He was loud, slightly incoherent, borderline obnoxious, but kept saying, just kidding. As soon as the second just kidding comes out, then he's gone, for me. Right? Like,
Oh, really?
Just kidding does not let you get away with it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's something that we have to deal with. You're very nice to have tolerated this person, Jeffra. Can you push your tiles up a little, Link?
You got it. See how dexterous I am here? Not very. Okay.
Watching this game again, I will say I still enjoy it.
So I'm going to do this one.
Yeah.
So
Do that. There. That gets all of those, right? Moves me just one.
I don't want any of those stinky blues.
So I got...
Catwood 9.
No, I don't have the blue. I keep imagining I'm going to get the blue. I'm not going to get it. How would I do that? I guess I can't. Maybe. Well, where else does it need a red? It doesn't need it there. I guess it needs it over here. Let's just put it over here. Cool. Okay. No solving. No completing.
Boo. All right. Cheap, stinky blue is what I'm going for there.
Sure.
So, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. I will refill.
Oh, well, if you want yellow.
I know there's a plenty. There's yellow aplenty.
Yellow or yellow?
Well, I get orange, yellow, or yellow in my turn.
Just
here.
order the game. Hopefully from the Geek Game Shop.
Yes.
There you go.
We do have this in stock at the Geek Game Shop. GeekGameShop.com.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I have that button on the scene. Oh.
No worries.
It's okay.
Button on the scene.
I'll check. I'll just see. Is it here?
I made
Nope,
a
it's not.
command for it, but I can't remember what I called
I
it.
think this one's better for me.
It's
3.
neither shop nor store.
Geek Game Shop.
Yeah.
So that one gets resolved.
Ugh.
4 yellows.
I really don't want to pay for the 7.
I can't remember what we called it.
What?
I guess I could
Geek
look.
Game
Is
Shop?
Nightbot even here? Nightbot is here.
Nightbot's, I think, been doing stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't the Nightbot automated?
Yeah, but I made a command for the shop, but I can't remember what I called it.
Dang it.
It's Geek Game Shop. Why didn't I just call it shop?
That's what I said. Geek Game Shop, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I see what you're saying. You should call
but
it
it's
the
so
shortcut
long.
shop.
I should have
Yeah.
just called it shop.
All right, I have to because 3 is out of my range, so I have to pay 7.
There it is.
There we go. We will be restocking that store pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. The new stuff.
Took me a second to remember what the hotkey I made for it was, but
Oh, did it play?
yeah, there, I'll throw it up there again. Yeah.
There you go.
Because it covers up Nikki's tableau.
Did you get your Stream Deck working?
There.
Oh, the Stream Deck? No, it's still in the box. I haven't unpacked it yet.
Okay.
Goodness, what do I need here? Well, that blue wouldn't be okay.
I know.
The turquoise.
I wanted it, but it was out of
Yeah,
my
turquoise.
3 range.
1, 2, 3. I'll just
Yeah.
take it. I'm sorry,
It's okay.
but that'll just take care of that.
Oh, now you're going to put it on the other side.
I think this is a better shot here because it
might
takes
be.
care of this one, and then it sets me up to do this one with another blue, which would build another field of blue, which is not a bad thing. So I will do that. And then what's next? Do I want...
Seems to get a lot of double turns, Lincoln.
Yeah, Nikki likes to leap for the big points. So I'll take this 5 blue. I should be closer to you, shouldn't I?
What did you just pick up? You picked up
picked
a 3.
Oh, you were way ahead of me. Yeah,
I picked up a 7, so yeah, it's nuts.
Okay.
Oh, you were a 7 ahead.
I could do this right now. And
I think you're off by 1.
Me? Should be 1 more.
I think you should be 1 more forward. I think.
I didn't move myself back.
It slid.
Yeah. Okay.
We need a way to make stuff easier available in Europe. We sure do. Easier said than done.
We would really like to do it.
For an American
that
company.
got knocked.
But it's going to be, maybe we're going to figure it out. Maybe we're going to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Look for stuff at Comic-Con Games of Fire, right? In fact, maybe a little bit earlier than that. We'll announce it. It's soon, but not that soon. I wish I could announce it today.
Red, yellow.
Okay.
Red, yellow.
Red, yellow. I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm just trying to see here what will even work for me.
Oh, I know.
Nothing is really great.
Those are all my second choice colors.
I don't know. I think it probably should just go over here. It's not going to solve. It's not going to answer any of those. Don't need yellow there. Oh, that'll be done. That'll be fine. Okay. And I
Me?
get one more go.
You. Yeah, you're behind me still.
Is that right? Did I move? I don't think I moved.
know.
I don't think I moved. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Your turn.
Ugh.
Anyang.
Oh, no. 4.
I just sent you a direct message on Twitch.
Yes, is the answer.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how to actually do it, but
Okay.
I just said I would
I
pass it
can do it.
along. So, okay.
Well, I'm taking that one.
I really don't need any
But-
yellow right now.
And then, oy.
Your 5 top left is scored link.
Oh yeah, 1 blue. 1 blue.
Nana.
Sucks.
And we have
Go ahead, Derek.
I was gonna say we have a request from chat to scoot your tiles forward a little bit again, Lincoln, because you expanded off screen again.
Just this 1 blue one here.
Yeah, just a little
It's
bit.
nothing you're not going to
Or
see.
to
right
zoom
now.
out. Just zoom out.
It's fine. I'm going to go in a different spot anyway. I'm going to go here. Because even though I don't want to put it here, that'll do both of those.
Can I refill yet?
That was 4, by the way. You had
Yeah.
score. Time.
Yep.
You can't refill yet.
All these punt moves.
Yeah, I didn't even really want that, but I wanted to go here, but it's 2 tokens, right? I'm like, let's just go for it.
I'll do this one.
Yeah, a 1
I have
tile for 2
6.
tokens, for sure.
Yeah. So let's refill.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place it here. Finish this one. Finish this one. I'm down to 4. You're down to 3A.
Yep.
3A.
Yarp. Look at that one. Boy, if I can get that one.
3A.
Okay. Wow, those are a bunch of good ones for me if I could get them. So,
Are you
first
kidding?
things first.
My turquoise plan is not paying out.
1, 2.
Boo.
There, that's a 4. 4. That does.
That turquoise
That.
one's pretty good, Nikki.
I need it so
Does
bad.
that, does that.
But I don't think he still has another turn, so I won't get it.
Wow.
Yep. Bam.
No, that'd probably be game then.
And then what do I need?
Gotta be something you can get. Oh, it's totally one right there you got.
Yeah, just go here.
It's hard not to just get one, right?
And that one's done.
Ta-da! Got
Is that
4
a 3
left.
and a 1?
Yeah, I would be able to
Are
do
those
it.
the same color?
Yeah.
All blue.
All
How does
blue.
that work?
Just that's what it is.
He's
A
got
3 and a 1.
Yeah.
But why would they put the same color on the same?
They do that all over the place.
if-
Oh, I had that somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first one I've seen.
See, this one here is orange. It's 4 red.
I mean, if you get the
2.
4, you basically get the 2.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, if you're placing it, usually you'd have 2 and then you'd build to the 4. But in these cases, because they have these giant blocks, I didn't really get to exploit this one as much as I'd wanted. I could have done that, but it wouldn't include it. I mean, those 2 were both big numbers for me to do it. There you go.
Wanted the turquoise. I had this great
turquoise plan.
turquoise
There weren't as
plan.
many out. I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
ended up getting 5 of
you
them.
were doing that from the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Because if
get
I
it.
had gotten this
Yeah.
to work,
Yeah.
I would have gotten those 2.
Yeah. Yep. 2
Even
turquoise
just
is all you needed
2.
to find.
All I needed was
Yep.
2, and
Again,
I
you
did
were- Yeah,
I think
this
you got-
one
I
and
think
this
you were
one.
You're way more efficient than I am. That is for sure. You fill up many, many more spots. I actually did more on these tiles than I did the last time. I got a bunch of the 4s seem to be a little bit easier for me in this case. But I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Those are going to be ones that I can easily do if it's that many oranges available.
You got all the orange 4s.
What, Scott?
Lots of orange 4s. And there's another one on the board, and there's a purple 4, which you could
Yeah.
have. Yeah, I mean, I feel like clumping in this game is very important. Because just luck of the draw, you might get a 4, just pop it down and be done.
Right.
Clumping of the background color. See, I was trying to do clumping of the gems.
Well, that's the same thing. But if you get the clumps, then when you get those, you just drop it.
Yeah.
You know, if I'd had some like that, it would be done. This game's great.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go get. No.
Yeah, yeah.
We have tons
Done.
of other stuff to do.
Yep.
But yeah, this one is fun. I really like it.
Well,
It's very thinky.
Hopefully, we're able to give some good exposure for people to see these SDJ games and the Kenner Spiel games. We'll be doing, again, next week we'll be doing 2 more. We haven't decided yet. One of them will have to be one of the ones that we'd like to have other people on. So I'm going to be trying to organize that this week. I'm not even sure. I don't have English rules yet. I have to look. They might be on, and I can write the publisher and see if we can get them. What are you doing?
Putting the moon
in the shot.
actually in its holder, standing straight up.
But we will do. So the remaining games that we need to cover are King's Dilemma. It's all. Oh no, there's one more SDJ.
My City.
My City's
My
a
City.
SDJ nomination. Then we got 2 more Kenner nominations, which is King's Dilemma and The Crew.
Okay.
And all the Crew we want to have more than 2. It has 2-player rules, but you're not going to get the real taste of the game without
Yeah.
2. So we're going to try to figure that out. And then
You can try to
King's
do it
Dilemma's-
over Tabletop Simulator or Tabletopia or something.
Do they have it on there? I
could
mean,
be
I
done
know
with-
a friend has created a version online that's not legit. I will write to the publisher and see if they have something that we could use. And And then My City, King's Dilemma. So those are all ones that we would like to have more people involved in. What are the other ones? We got 3. What am I missing? King's Dilemma, My City. Oh, the crew. There you go. Yeah, they all kind of need people. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's the one
there
thing
is a
that's
two-player
rough.
crew variant.
Right, but as Derek was saying, he felt that it didn't really represent the game well.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with trick-taking games, but to me, a trick-taking game with a dummy player just does not seem like it's the same experience with actual players.
We'll see. Maybe the publisher actually has
Bridges.
Maybe the publisher
it's
has
not really a dummy player.
access to a version that we could use. We'll find out.
Hey, Lincoln, when was our first appearance at Spiel?
2009.
2009.
Yep.
You always seem to remember it.
Yeah. I've got all that. For whatever reason, I can remember a lot of that stuff. But
that was our groundbreaking.
2009 was the beginning, and then 2010 was where we really kind of started to focus on that, because in 2009 we didn't plan on doing what we're doing. Then 2011 is where we really, 3 cameras, did the whole thing. We really...
my first trip to Europe.
Yeah, it was 2009.
Was 2010 the butts and backpacks?
Yes, butts and backpacks. And then 2011 was the 3-camera TriCaster setup that was really phenomenal.
Oh, that's right.
It was great. We had Beth. That was the first year we brought Beth. We had my cousin Jess, and we...
and it was freezing cold.
It was way cold. Like, we had hail.
Is that the one where
gates
it rained,
the doors were...
snow?
I don't know if it had snow. We had hail, and the door was open as they were loading, and everybody's just... shivering because we were right by the door.
It was there was absolutely no body heat. It was the first day, the press day, and it was freaking cold.
The doors were wide open, and it was really cold, and so there was no human temperature raising inside there.
It's nuts because it's
usually...
We've
had the extremes.
Yeah.
We've had the extremes.
We're melting in
sweltering hot where people are where people passed out.
Yeah.
And freezing freaking cold, like below freezing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was below freezing, but we were freezing.
It was cold.
It was so cold.
Because, I think Beth and Jess had, long shirts on and everything, trying to not freeze to death.
They were, trying to cover their hands up.
Yes.
Demoing with gloves.
Yes.
I do remember standing at the... Yeah, I do... Yeah, they had their hands,
inside the sleeves, yeah.
I do remember standing at the train station one time when it was freezing cold, and the train never came. We had to figure out... We had to find taxis.
That?
Andre says, I knew that it was on Brett Spiel. Well, the problem is we need to figure out how to use it as a browser and not the Java implementation.
We don't know how to use Brett Spiel.
Well, I mean, I've used it, but I need to see if we can get the... Because Annie and I tried to play Gamster and Clever on Brett Spiel on the browser. I think I mentioned this on stream before, and we could not see each other. It was so annoying. We didn't know what we were doing. We spent all this time, and maybe that's been 2 years. Maybe they've improved things, especially now that everybody's playing games online. But that would be awesome if we could do that. If we could capture that window and the 4 of us play, that would be fun. Because I know that Derek loves the game too, so it'd be an awesome group.
Yeah, well, I introduced the crew to my local friends that we game with, and they were okay, but they were like, how many of these scenarios are there? Like, they didn't want to do the whole thing, and I'm like, It's like I've restarted the game like 5 times.
I haven't gotten
not enough
deep.
to play it. Not enough to play it 50 times in a row,
I haven't gotten that deep into the levels. I think the highest we've ever gone is maybe 4 or 5.
Never trust Eric.
Because we're just never...
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far.
Right.
Not because we're dying or anything.
No, we
we're
always in a rush.
Time to do something else or whatever.
I really like it, though. Yeah. I think we've gotten a little bit...
Yeah, if you don't feel like you want to play all 50 levels or whatever it is, you don't like it.
No, I mean, I want to keep playing it. My problem was I was reserving my joy for actually filming it on the show, which we have not. It never happened. I really wish we pushed it through when Rodney was here.
I just don't like trying to twist people's arms to playing a game that they're not wild about.
Of course.
I totally understand it.
It ruined my experience,
Yeah, and it's no fun for anybody, so no.
Yeah.
You not having fun.
It was already bad enough. My wife hates... Yeah. Well, my wife hates trick-taking games, and I said, "This one's cooperative." So she was willing to give it a go, but she's like, I really just She says, I just can't wrap my head around what I'm supposed to be thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one's complicated too.
Colors.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know. I haven't played it in a long time. I'm wondering if we'll have it together. We might need to have
We're gonna have to practice.
Practice to get it together. Because I don't think I've played it since.
Right?
I don't think I've played it since.
Nikolov.
Oh, he does.
And Dave loves it.
And Adam Kunstmiller loves it. I know that Adam has his own implementation on one of the platforms, but I really don't want to use an unauthorized implementation. Which makes me think it's Tabletop Simulator. So.
Probably.
But I would like to try to. I'd like to try to represent them as best as possible. I thought we did a pretty decent job with pictures today. It would have been fun to be judging you guys' designs too, though.
Yes.
But it's awesome. We're really excited. Once again, it seems like they've done a pretty great job of selecting games. You always feel like, well, that's kind of underwhelming, maybe, and then you play it and you're like, wow, that's way better than I thought.
Yeah, way better than you think.
I was just wondering because of how much trouble it is to playtest, right? They obviously are doing it with much, much less playtesting, and they maybe used like their experience earlier in the year before all this started to really judge.
And they've been using it on Skype now.
There's probably more opportunities now because Germany seems to be doing a better job than we are here, keeping the stuff under control. So, I mean, I don't know about Colorado, but Texas and California are not doing a good job.
A mess.
Scott was saying everybody doesn't have masks. We don't have it that bad here, but it's not great. And there are areas in Southern California that are not.
Yeah.
And I mean, California's a big state, so there's potential everywhere for spread, and so I don't know what's going on. It's kind of
there's more to it than just not wearing masks, but like forcing people to go back to open things is like
bars
the biggest problem.
Like
I think.
Yeah.
Well, we would jump the gun. I mean,
part of it is
there's going to be.
We're all responsible, and we aren't doing anything, and you just feel bummed because there's. I mean, I'm not like aching to go out and run around on the beach or go to a bar, but it's like we're playing by the rules, guys. We're really trying to like keep this stuff under control.
Well, the problem is everybody needs to play by the rules. The entire country.
I know.
And that's impossible.
And that never happens. Remember high school?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a bunch of people playing by the rules and not playing by the rules and all of that. So.
Well, thanks everybody for being here. We do have a meeting in 10 minutes, although Scott does start it. We will be back next Tuesday with some of those games. We're not sure which. What'll be is we'll have 2 games next week, and then the following week 1 game with the discussion videos. So we're going to try to involve as many of the Game Night people as possible, but it's the technology stuff. I wish we had better internet around. I mean, we have the best internet of anybody that we know besides Eric Martin, and then.
We think the Zoom can help out with that, right?
Jackie said that Zoom was good for Jackie Fox, so we will definitely be bringing Jackie. Well, Jackie's been developing that.
We got to play Jackie's game soon.
Well, she's doing one more playtest this week, and then she's doing it so that you could run it, but I would prefer to have Jackie run it because she's the one that wants to do it. So she said Zoom works great for her, so we'll set her up. We should have tried to set her up before last week so we could have had her on some of these shows this weekend. Although we really did have a full cast. But it'd be great to have her back on. It's been a long time. We tried earlier, and I think we had her on, but I don't think it went too well.
It was doing that time travel thing.
Yeah, well, we were also
10,
we
15,
were also
20
doing
seconds behind.
some of the. We were doing Parsley, I think, with her one of those days. So maybe I can't remember because she's so active with guiding us in the chat. So I might be blurring my memory there a bit.
Wow, Twitch has banned. See you next Tuesday.
What?
Oh, now I know why. Never mind. I was like, why is Twitch ban the phrase "see you next Tuesday"? But now I know why. Drop it. Never mind.
Okay. No worries. I didn't know what you're talking about.
There's some banned things in Twitch.
So,
So
Jackie says she's final playtest is Thursday, and we're ready whenever we are. So it'll probably be Jackie. Will probably be in the beginning of August, I would think, is probably unless we we could probably do a stream the day after the nominees before we start. If we have all our ducks in a row, we could do it the day before we start our Comic-Con coverage, which would be awesome because we don't have anything planned. We just have to have our act together. Believe me, there's some act that we need to get together.
It's getting our act together, and then we can have fun.
Yes, maybe have our act together. But once we get all this done, Nikki and I are going to take sort of a vacation where we're not doing as much.
because we
well, as soon as we're done.
What are we doing?
I mean, just sitting at home, but working on your crochet.
Are we debuting our new show this week, or is that?
That's next week. This week is going to be
next week.
Yeah, well, we got to get it done, but we have. I made a promise that we would get Stampede out this Thursday, which is a fun game. It's one of our Deborah episodes, which I'm loath to use right now because we can't get Deborah over here. But we'll probably get her on the stream. She has great internet. She just needs to hook her computer up to a wired Ethernet connection, which is a hassle. So probably won't do that. But yeah, we definitely.
Jackie says you let me know 1983 will still be there. Plenty of time to get your hairspray and your eyeliner.
Oh, that's the game. Awesome. Ooh. I love it. Yeah, the vacation is just us chilling, right? We're going to try not... Because we've been working... Yesterday we were supposed to take it easy. All of us were like, we'll take it easy after the convention. And then we immediately were all like into it again and worrying about stuff.
Because it's happened. Yeah.
Well, it's also super close. We only have 3 weeks. We have 3 weeks till and then we can't do anything because it's going to be 2 conventions in a row, and we will be... Well, I'm sure those 2 or 3 days we have in between events will just be wiped out trying to catch up on sleep because they're going to be long days. We have to figure out a lot of things. But we're excited about it. It should be some fun stuff. And the downer is I can't believe we're going to have to wait till November for VGC fall.
I know.
I'm kind of bummed it's so far away, actually.
It'll be here before you know it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Because we're not busy.
But, yeah, we definitely got stuff on our plate.
Yeah, we've got the 2 at the end of July. August is wide open so far.
I know. August and September.
So there's nothing...
Yeah, we might do it. We might do another BGG Online if there's enough games for us to do it in between that and Spiel.
We'll have to see what's left over.
The problem is we can only do so many games in a go because each day it's a challenge, and 8 hours is a lot. We're willing to do it just because our partners would like us to do that, and we're going to try real hard to get all the games everybody wants to see, and then. VGCs are a little bit easier for us because this was a lot of tech stress, but otherwise it was, for all of us, including Derek, who had it even probably worse than the rest of us, even though it was one event, it was still really a nail biter. But hey, we got it all figured out. It's awesome. And
thanks everybody for keeping us coming in every day. It makes us definitely happy.
Yeah.
To see everybody.
Every time we do it, it's always like, oh, I wish we didn't have to do it, but once we do it, it's always fun.
Yes.
I mean, I always look forward to it, but I always also with a little bit of dread, just because there's so much to do. But I'm happy.
Well, it's always what game can we do?
Yes. Well, we knew what we wanted to do here. It was nice having these games. We just now had to figure out the remaining 3 that are going to be a little bit more challenging. These 2 we knew we could do as it is. But anyway, everybody take care.
You could probably do My City pretty easily.
Well, we could do it with 2, but I would prefer to have a few other people. 2 is easily doable.
But when we get off the air, Scott, I have a suggestion about that. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, guys.
Perfect.
Everybody take care. Have a great week. We'll be back for sure next Tuesday, and enjoy yourselves. And try to stay safe.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Button push. There we go.